Hello everybody, welcome to my live, just going live, still putting everything correctly. Thank you baby, thank you Odette for joining on YouTube. Hello everybody, welcome to my live. I'm a professional psychic for everybody who's new here. My name is Shasha, I do this work 30 years, only on TikTok, Instagram and YouTube, not on Instagram. TikTok and YouTube, I'm live on Mondays and Fridays. So that's the only place where I do mini free readings at random after every read. And I do more depth reading, 5-minute dedicated readings for a small donation. So somebody needs some advice from spirit today, then just put your first name and specific question in the comment box and I'll try to read as many as I can. So thank you for joining. If you're new here, please subscribe or like my live. Please follow, it all helps me grow on social media. On TikTok, please keep tapping my screen, it really helps me grow on social media. Thank you so much. Let's see, the first person. Good morning, Miss Shasha. May I ask, was Thomas' energy towards me? Have a nice day ahead. Thank you, sweetie. You too. I hope you have a nice day ahead as well. I'm getting that Thomas at this moment is looking for like luck. So he's not in your surrounding. I'm not getting that. No, he's really looking and hoping that luck will come his way. So he's very busy with his own life. Yeah, and it has to do with his family life. So maybe something is troubling there and they're wishing for good luck. Hi Nella, thank you for joining on TikTok. Hi Krista, thank you for being here. Next is Odette. Hello, will Eben reconnect with me? Gracias. Let's check, sweetie. Let's check. I'm getting in the future. He's looking for being more prosperity, more like financial base. So his whole life. Hi Sasha, Anna's Art, thank you for being here. I'm feeling that this person is very committed to create a good future for themselves. Yeah. So once that's past or that's under control, I do see that person reaching out in the future. Yes. Once, then he will start over again. So the card is saying new beginnings. So yes, just hang in. Hi Simon, how are you doing, sweetie? Hi Sash, very excited to the live. Me too, happy that you're joining, sweetie. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. Hi sweeties, I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha, do this work nearly 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live. Hi Mike, I'm doing great, thank you for asking. On Mondays and Friday, that's the only place where I do mini free readings. So if you want some guidance in a mini way, then please put your first name and specific question in the comment box. Hi Nella, thank you for gifting. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers, or if you have an abonnement on my channel, will get priority during the live when I do mini reads on TikTok. Otherwise, just keep putting your question in, tap my screen, follow me, share the live, subscribe, like my live. It all helps me grow on social media. Thank you so much, Anna's Art Live, for all the gifts. Thank you so much. If you want a dedicated 5-minute reading during this live, that's possible. You just go to my bio, it's a picture on TikTok, and you can just choose the first or second option in my link tree to donate. It's a minimum donation of $10, €10, or you can go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name, and a minimum donation is also $10, €10. Just don't forget to put your name and question in those comment box. Okay, sweeties, let's start doing some minis. Let's see, we have Julie. Should go to a cabin with my dog. Should you go to a cabin with your dog? Let's check, sweetie. Let's check. Yes, it will light your load. So that's a yes. And should I force myself to be more socially active? Felt resistance for a long time. Let's check, sweetie. Yes, new beginning. It's gonna create new opportunities, because when you're social, people know you, they connect to you, they're drawn to you. It creates new possibilities. So these cards I would. WhatsApp energy towards me. Let's check, sweetie. He sees you as a blessing. So whatever you had in the past and will have in the future, but not now, what I'm feeling, sees that as a blessing. So I learned a lot. Let's see. Dan, good morning. Has Cindy lied to me about our relationship? Oh my God, that's serious. Yes, and she has the talent for lying. So I'm sorry, sweetie. That's really painful to hear. Nella, my hubby is unfaithful. Need his honesty? Will he confess a breakthrough? Okay, let's see. We'll check if he will. Yes, he will. But you need to... Okay, that person... Thank you, Mike, for the gift. That person isn't honest because it's like a survival mechanism. They come from a troubled past, so they need to feel confident, and they lie, but they lie because they feel that they will lose you or something. So you need to create a safe place, and you need to understand that this person has issues, and it's easy to see when people have physical issues, but it's difficult to see when people have emotional issues. The second part is you don't want to be a therapist in this relationship, so I totally get that it's difficult and you get hurt at the end. So it's very difficult position where you're at. So what I suggest is, as long as you can understand and have empathy for the situation, and don't like put your all in it till this person really feels safe and open up with you, you should just let it unfold quietly, but give them a lot of compliments and tell them that when they lie, that you get it, and maybe that you do sometimes also a white lie or something. So I'm doing great, Liv. Thank you for joining. So they're easier to open up, or maybe tell them that you want to share something you were not very honest with, or so on. You know, create that it's acceptable and that you understand, because lying is wrong, and I get that, and we learn that really harsh. But if you come from that past, lying was their only survival mechanism. So they fall back to it quite quickly. And when they do it with you, it means they care a lot about you, because otherwise, why would they? Because they make their life just more difficult for themselves. So maybe also, since they're lying, they're a bit like angry at you, or more spicy to you, or more like fiery to you. That's what I'm getting, because they're putting themselves in a difficult situation, but that's the only way how they know to survive. So I know you're different, and I know you're patient, and I know you love this person a lot, and I do believe that you are soulmates. So when you meet your soulmate, you need to heal together. So see it first as a healing journey, and then see at the end how you feel and how he feels and how much he wants to. Yes, you are visible, sweetie. I read you already, sweetie. How much time and empathy you can keep sharing. But I would not put all my eggs in that basket, because we can't change people. We can only help them to see the light, and it's up to them to want to be in the light. But this path of going to the light is what I'm feeling is you can create that for this person. And see if they bite. And if they really, really love you, as I feel they do, I think you will be amazed about the results. So hope it helps, sweetie. Hope it helps. How are you, heart? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How will the rest of July go for me? Let's check, sweetie. Thanks, this means a lot. Yeah, sweetie, I get it. You know, we learn all these things, what is right and what is wrong, but we forget once we're adults, we all have a backpack full of past trauma. And when you meet your soulmate, then it's always a very difficult start, because you show each other's wounds, and the idea is to heal together, but sometimes it's too painful, so you just go your own way, and that's also okay. But I do feel that here are still some possibilities to unfold, and you are asking the question, so you feel that it's your task, so I think you can make the first step. Thank you, Mike, for the heart cushions. They're so fluffy. I love them. Thank you so much. How will the rest of July go? I'm getting the career card, heart. So it's focusing on your career. Career, possibilities there, focusing on it. That's your July. And is my overstimulation caused by the brain injury of the autism? Oh, let's check, sweetie. Again, I'm not a doctor. Hi, Empress Bruce. Nice that you're joining. I'm getting, you need to, it's coming from not loving yourself, sweetie. Again, not a doctor, but from spirit, I'm getting that you are running away. You're going through life not connected with yourself. So you behave a way that you think that that's the normal way or the good way. But, or you have autism or not. You can just be you. People connect with people who has autism openly. It doesn't matter. But then they know you, they understand you. And when these people want to connect with you, they connect to your heart. And it starts with you first accepting yourself and loving yourself. And from that space, going out there and show the world. And even you play a part, people don't all like you and will be mean. But that will also be when you connect it to your heart. The difference is that once people know you and they figure out that they didn't really know you, they are angry or feel that you lied to them or took advantage because they feel like you were not honest, and that creates problems. So you better just start loving yourself, and just nobody is perfect on this art life. Everybody has something. So just be you, and that's enough. True, I have a real hard time accepting how I currently feel. That's where you need to start. That's where you need to start, self-love. Just accepting yourself, not you grade yourself like really harsh, sweetie. And that's amazing, but you don't grade your friends like that. You don't grade your ex-partners like that. So, oh, thank you, Nella. But I really love you so much because you are such nice people and so kind. And you always think that when something happens, and there are more here, Flor is also one like that, and Caro is also one like that, and I know that because I did a lot of readings for you, and probably much more people are like that. Heart is as well, and Empress Prue, and so many, and Mike. You are so soft people that always when something goes wrong, you look at yourself. But maybe that person is wrong. Maybe you're triggering something to that person that they need to work on it, and they blame you instead of looking inwards. And that's really the lesson, I think, from those questions that I'm getting that I would love to share with everybody. And maybe this weekend, just when somebody reacts weird or whatever, just like breathe and think like, did I really do something wrong? Oh no, it's them. You know, if you look in the mirror and be honest with yourself, you also once snapped to somebody or what because you were in a bad mood or you got a wrong outcome or whatever. So that person now is still not being themselves maybe because they think it's their problem. So think about it. We did it to others as well. Take the lesson, you're so wise. No, sweetie, it's just life lessons. I just share what Spirit tells me. It's always them, Mike. I love you, Mike. Thank you for all the gifts. I really appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Prue, am I pregnant? Sweetie, I'm not a doctor, but let's check which card I'm getting, okay? Thank you, Mike. Oh, I'm getting mother card. The Empress, girl. That's the mother figure. So, I think you are, sweetie. What do you see coming for me for the rest of July? Mimira. Let's check, sweetie. What is coming for you in the rest of July? New beginnings. And new beginnings on financial problems that needs to be resolved. So, those are beautiful cards. So, just keep doing what you're doing because I'm a Kabbalistic medium. So, if you start changing things, different outcomes can come out of that. So don't jinx it. That's kind of deep. Oh, thank you. But yeah, triggers them. Yeah, Simon. Oh, I have them too. Working on them. It's a life lesson. I had this beautiful post that I saw yesterday on TikTok, and it was an old woman, and she explained that we're not here born in this world. That was her realization. She's 90 now. That to change things or to make things better, but just to get going with it, you know? Just survive and just go with the flow. And if you're sick, then make it your friend. And if you're hurt, then make your heart your friend and grieve together, you know, just connect. And that's also what I'm feeling in those readings. It's just the energy, because this week I did a lot of posts about one team, and that was connecting with the sixth sense. And I hope if people want to know more about that you just check my posts on the YouTube or on TikTok, and some exercises and some foods that we can eat to open that up, because I think a lot of people feel lonely, even they have a crowded life, or feel unconnected, or feel that they can't like do something with or connect with people. Thank you, Anna's Art Lives. Thank you so much. Because we miss the connection with our ancestors. We miss the connections with people we love that passed. We miss the connection with our guides. So connecting to your sixth sense, like this week was the team, and I posted some videos about it, could also be a start of self-love. So that's maybe also an entrance to start. Okay, will he reconnect with me? Yes, let's check, sweetie. Will he reconnect with you? I'm getting that he can't, because when he will be ready to reconnect, he will not be able to find you. So that will take time, and maybe you will be moving on then. So be visible for this person if you want them to reconnect. Good morning. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years. If you want a one-on-one with me, just go to my bio. You can find all the information, or my website mediumsasha.com. I'm also live on Wednesday morning and this afternoon and tomorrow and Monday afternoon, and in the weekends in the evening, GMT +1 time on Hipsy. So you can always just go there, and then if I'm available at that moment, I'll take your call or I'll text you, and that's price per minute. Or you can also pre-book, then you get 50% off a 20 minutes, of 30, 40 or an hour reading. Okay, so if you want that, please check that out. I also wrote a book, Dear Universe, Where is My Exit? You can find that on Amazon. All information is in my bio. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading today with me for a small donation of $10, €10, then you need to donate. You just go on TikTok to my bio, first or second option in my link tree, just different platforms to donate, or you can go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donations $10, €10, then you'll get a guaranteed reading. If you want a mini read, I do them in between my donated readings, but at this moment nobody else donated yet. Then put your first name and specific question in the comment box. Yes, I just got a donation, thank you. Okay, you're the first on the list. If you want a mini read, just put your first name and specific question. If you're my 1, 2, 3 top viewer on TikTok, or you have an abonnement on my channel, I'll grab your question with my eyes. And otherwise, just keep tapping my screen, follow me, like my live, already on 9.5k likes on TikTok. Thank you so much. Like my live on YouTube, and subscribe. It all helps me grow on social media, and that helps me. So then we help each other get through life like we have to experience it. Okay, I'm gonna just check yes. What is your question, Kay? I got your donation. Yes, I got it, sweetie. Can you please let me know what your question is so I can write it down, and then I'll do some minutes, and then you'll just a love reading. Okay, sweetie. You want me to keep it open, or you want me to specify on time now, in the near future, your far future, or open? Okay, got you. Yes, whatever comes up, yes, I'll do that. I'll do some mini sweeties, and then I'll get to your reading. Okay, Liv, will I be seen and appreciated in this new job? Let's see, sweetie. It's all about how you're going to your new job. If you have this very negative perception how this job is gonna go, Liv, and then what you put in your direction system, in your navigation system, as the direction where you want to go, the location, that's where you're going. So you need to change this. You need to start, just breathe and just imagine you going to that job and just be appreciated and loved. Okay, that's the only thing that is necessary. T-baby, what is coming for the rest of July towards August? Thank you. Fertility. Ooh, be careful if you don't want babies, or if you want, it's the month. But it's also fertility for new dreams, for new life habits, for anything. Okay, my pleasure, sweetie. Stephanie, is Sunday going to reconcile? Oh, you want to know if somebody will recognize? Yeah, Carol, I'll just take you, and then I'm gonna go. Yes, reconciliation is in the cards for you, sweetie. So yeah, Carol, but I don't have your question, sweetie. I can't see your question, sweetie. Floor, what kind thinks as about my message? What does thing? He feels it's quite cold. Caroline, will I get pregnant soon? Oh, let's see what card we get for you. I'm seeing that there's financial pressure, or you're busy with financial stress. It's stress about physical things. That's keeping it from that. So you need really to be busy with just being and just accepting, and that you will be a great mom, and you don't need a lot of money to be a great mom, and you don't need a lot of things to be a great mom. Just be you, and whatever you will have at that moment will be perfect. So financial stress is keeping you away from that jump. So think about that. Okay, I'm looking for Kay, who donated via Hipsy. I'm gonna do her 5-minute reading. If somebody wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, as I'm gonna do for Kay, then my pleasure, sweetie. Just go to my bio, first or second option in my link tree, and donate. Hi, Claire. I'll check you later. No problem, sweetie. I love you too, and you're the best too. Sometimes we just need some guidance. Everybody does. Oh, great. Then just donate the first or second option in my link tree on TikTok, or go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. I'll be back for mini read. So in the meantime, follow me or subscribe if you didn't do so. Like my live. Tap my screen on TikTok. It keeps you awake. It's good. It's energy. And it's good for me. So tap, 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 tap. We're ready on 10 cakes. Come on. We can do that. And share my life if you know some people who need some guidance today as well. And if you have time today, just look to my bio and give my movies some likes or comments, because this week we were working on training our muscle to connect with the sixth sense. I'll be back for mini reads after doing K. So if you have a question, just put it in the comment box, or donate if you want to be the next on the list. Okay, let's start. Love. Oh, just a minute. This is not working correctly. What is it doing? My timer is off today. Yes, let's start. Love general for K. Love general for K. Ooh. Okay. What I'm picking up on is that at this moment you believe that finding the right love or going through the right love or feeling the right love is not for everybody, and only for a few who are lucky. So you see love coming in, or experiencing love or being in love, as something that is like not in the cards for everybody, and you just need to be lucky. And that's actually the approach that keeps you actually a bit away from a lot of things that I'm seeing that could unfold in the near future. Because when you believe in luck, then you'll take anything that comes your way, because you think, oh, I need to take that because maybe that's the luck, the only luck I have. You also think that there's only one wish or something. So the problem is that you should look at it differently. You should look at it that you need to start with looking for passion. If you don't feel passionate with nobody, even with the first glance of that person, it's not that person. So the luck has nothing to do with this situation. It's keeping you cold and connecting with wrong people, or you're pleasing too much because you think, I need to keep that because I'm lucky now, and otherwise when I miss this person. So you're going over your borders, people treating you bad, you're not really speaking up straight away, it's complicated, you're waiting for all to come back, and so on. Hi Joey! So what I'm picking up is you need to get willpower to find this great love of your life that is in the cards, really, because I can see that, and I will elaborate about that and unfold more about this situation. Is two things that are keeping it in the dark, and that I want to talk about. And that is, it's not being lucky, and you need willpower. It's not gifted. If it's too easy, if somebody's just saying what you want to hear, they are manipulating you. So you need to find passion. That's the first step. If you don't connect passionate, or you don't feel a passion, or you don't feel this like a warmth, or a little trigger, then it's not. The perfect person that really loves you and will treat you amazing is a person that you feel passionate about and sees as a blessing, because they accept you, who you are, and they go out of their way to connect with you. I'm seeing that why you feel that is because you're not a person here on earth to be on your own, and you shouldn't be on your own. So that's why you need to change this view on life and stop putting all this energy in the wrong people, because you're putting your energy at this moment in the wrong people, and it's like overcrowded. And as I tell you in my book, Spirit is a navigation system. They tell us where to go and how to get there. But we need to put in the direction, and it's like all over the place. So spirit doesn't know. Secondly, they talk to you via your heart, via nudges and energies and emotions. And at this moment, you're so in your head that you need to be lucky and grateful, and so you don't get it. You don't get the signs, and even they give you the sign, it's the wrong person, you wouldn't accept it because you think you are overwriting those messages with your earthly head that you are lucky to have attention of that person, so you need to please them, and that's wrong. Nobody gives me that spark right now, but I really want to have a family and kid. Yeah, but you'll get that second. Find first a person to be better, because yes, I want kids. You can have kids easily. I mean, there are different ways, but you don't want to be with a person or have a father of your kids and be together because you don't want to leave them fatherless with a horrible person. I mean, you first need to think about you. How can you be a great mom if you feel horrible? How can you be with a father for your children who treats you bad? He will treat your kids bad. So the importance is that you need a person that lightens your load in life, because when you're gonna be a mother, you will need somebody to help you out. So these are things. First thing is you need to have passion, and somebody needs to lighten your load by themselves, not because you get angry or you need to beg or you need to do something for them so they do something back. No, not that way. Secondly, they really want to commit. They take you serious. They put you first. Since they meet you, you are important. They can't stop thinking about you. They're asking you your opinion. They want to know more about you, not somebody that is ghosting you or doesn't have time. Your 5 minutes are past, but I want to continue with this reading. And they need to give you courage. They need to not pull you down. They need to lift you up. So that's the last one. And then you had a question on top that I will answer for you as well. And that was, L, a person I should consider. He's a great man, but doesn't give me sparks. Then no. Next. No. This is a person that gives you peace. But that's not a person you want to live with for all your life and create a life and be vulnerable to. So no. So start changing yourself. Start thinking about these things. Go with different eyes out and about to meet new people, and you'll see. Happiness is behind the corner. Tells me I should consider him. Yeah, but who is everybody? Everybody is what? They're gonna sleep every day next to him? They're gonna build a life with him? Who is everybody? Again, you think it's the good luck. No, you're not. No. Passion. No passion? No. If you, in the beginning, are not passionate about a person, or you need to believe in arranged marriages. That's something else. That's also possible. Hi, Veronica. Thank you for gifting. I put you on my list. You're the second one on deck. Because passion, arranged marriage happens too, and then you just see it as a commitment, and then you live together, and then you find your passion somewhere else. That's also possible, but I don't know what you want. Because he's loving and hardworking, but I don't get the sparks. Oh my God. What about, no, ex also not. Sweetie, your 5 minutes are past, but I'll check your ex, but it's not. No, that ex came in your life to give clarity that it's not that person. So let them go. Let them go, sweetie. Find somebody new. Let's see. That's right, Shasha. As I felt military while back, cause of a no pay or gun issue, and I said I not woke, but I support them for that I was targeted. Yeah. Anyway, I'm the happiest person ever been getting back into Protestant religion. Oh, that's nice. Now I know I will attract the right love partner. Yes, of course. Yes, follow our path. Maybe it may just all work out. Yeah, you need to. I'm doing great, Virgo Moon. Thank you for joining. Being more yourself and loving yourself and doing fun things with yourself, you create that you put yourself in situations where other people like the same stuff. So you'll probably then meet easier, or same beliefs, or same, and being together 24/7 and building a life and financially being, connected to each other, safety, kids, life, your name, your freedom, everything. You need to find somebody that really put you on a pedestal, because otherwise you write yourself a prison sentence. I don't get it that people don't think about long term. Think about long term. Long term. And if you don't get sparks of somebody and you believe in spiritual loving and being melting two hearts together, then it will never come. If you believe in arranged marriages, that you see it as a part of a step that you need to do, that is possible, or some box you need to check, that is also okay, then you do it more like a part of a community and so on. Then you find your love in the community and so that's a total different approach. So you first need to know which approach you want. Oh, just a minute, I need to answer this phone call. Just a minute. I'll be back just in a sec. Hello? Hello? Hola? I'm back. Sorry, I needed to help the post office, the post driver to find my address. So I'm back. Okay, where were we? Let's see. I have the question of Veronica. Okay, Veronica, you're next on deck. I'll be back for mini reads after reading Veronica. If you still have a mini read question, then put your first name and specific question, and I'll pick up on mini reads after doing the 5-minute dedicated reading from Veronica. So Veronica, yes, there you are. If somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, then please donate. Just go to my bio, first or second option on TikTok and donate, or go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donations $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. I'll come back for mini reads after that. So in the meantime, please keep tapping my screen on TikTok. We're already on 13.9k likes. Thank you so much. Or keep liking my live on YouTube. If you're new here, please give me a follow or subscribe. It all helps me. Thank you, Xoxo. Thank you so much. I'll do your mini read, Carol, when I'm back from Veronica. Okay, Veronica, let's start doing your mini read. No, your dedicated reading. I'm totally confused because I had to speak Portuguese and I'm not good at that. Let's start. Okay, let's start. Hi, Shasha. It's too nice to connect with you today. The same, sweetie. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you are doing well and had a great week. Yes, I did. I just wanted to ask about V. How is he currently feeling about me and our connection? Let's check, sweetie. How is he feeling about you and your connection? At this moment, you and your connection, he's just looking for a wife, a new beginning. He's looking for a new beginning in his life. And why I'm seeing a wife? Because he's looking on a wedding connection. So what he's doing, he didn't find it. He's not busy with dating anybody, but he's really going out and about. He's really putting himself out there. And he believes that he will be successful in finding somebody. So what is then the connection about you, with you, but you need to know where he's at this moment, is that when things will turn bad, he can always fall back on you. He sees you as a buddy, as somebody that is always supporting him, and he feels like you are the soft spot to fall back to if whatever he feels will unfold not in the right direction. But at this moment, hi Samantha, I'm doing great, thank you for asking. But the most important, he wants a fresh new beginning. So he's looking for a new beginning on work, on life, on love, on everything. So that's the present. Just one person, it's Veronica, and I'm reading her now. So if you donate, you're next on deck. Any advice from Spirit when it comes to our connection? Okay, let's figure that out. Let's figure that out. Advice from Spirit. Yeah, you need to put yourself out there as a beautiful person and know that you are beautiful. So that's really important. Secondly, you need to share more information that you are having a career or working on a career, because that's the most important problem that he has with you both in the future. One is you married, second you're acquainted to a kind of lifestyle, third you have a kid, you don't have a job in his opinion, you are a housewife. So showing that you're working on your career is really important, because that will lighten the load. So that's what I'm getting from Spirit. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. I appreciate you so much always. Oh, my sweetie, you too. Let's see if I get some more information on those questions. Yeah, at this moment, what I'm seeing, what is his highest priority? You know, is it finding a wife? Is it really going out? No, at this moment, his life purpose is to really financially heal himself. So no, he's not busy with that. He just feel love for you because he can fall back on you. He has a lot of financial problems at this moment, and he needs to figure that out. And he doesn't let him love you or want to have you till he heals that, because he feels that it's just not correct. He feels like he's not a person for you as long as he can sort that out, because that he feels that when he's connected to you, he's becoming very realistic because somebody opened his eyes, and he needs a real serious career. And he needs to work on himself to be more healthy, because he's not healthy. And he needs to get more confidence, because he will have to face your ex, at this moment still your husband. So he's just not up to the task. So he's shutting that down. He's closing that off. He doesn't want to visit that. He's just looking for an easier match. He just wants a home, create a home for himself that is very peaceful. And when that home is peaceful, then prosperity can come more for him. And to create that home is really the financial challenges to get a hang on it, to turn that around in something positive. And he's very, very busy with psychic abilities. So that's why he knows, or that's people told him, or via, that you are there to help him. So he sees you or put you in a place now as a support system. So that's how he can go on with life. That's how he can move forward. So that's where you are. And he's looking for his life purpose. But the most important at this moment, and you are a part of his life purpose, but he woke up from a dream, because it's not realistic. Some people told him, how can that ever work? Because he has his financial problems, he's still figuring that all out, you're still married, so on. So that's how he sees that. So that's how I see that. And that was your 5 minutes. So I'll just ask Spirit for advice for you. What can you do? Protection. Yeah, you need to protect yourself. You need to protect yourself. And in the meantime, you can post on those topics that he's filling in the blanks in a wrong way, to elaborate on him that it's different, because he's just forming something with his head that he thinks is the reality. So good luck, sweetie. Good luck. I don't see going slow when I come to starting date, the right match. This big home for sale, eye on that, and then doors up the road. Ooh, you're gonna be a big house owner. My pleasure, Veronica. That sounds good, Simon. That's a lot of kids can fill the rooms. That's fun. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. So nice to see you all today. Carol, you're next on my deck. I'm gonna do some mini reads. If somebody else wants a VIP reading, as I just did for Veronica, then you need to donate. Just go to my bio, first or second option in my link tree, or you can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donations $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. Then you get a 5-minute dedicated depth reading. If you want a mini free reading, is the only way. That's the only time I do them on my lives on Mondays and Fridays on TikTok and YouTube. So thank you for all joining. Then just put your first name and specific question in the comment box, and I'll try to read as many as I can. My 1 to 3 top viewers, or if you have an abonnement on my channel, you get priority. Thank you for the gifts, and thank you, Mike and Carol. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go for Carol. How Tim feels about me. Let's check, sweetie. Let's check how Tim feels about you. He feels that you have a lot of talents. So maybe want to work together, but he feels that you protect yourself a lot. So Tim feels that it's very difficult to connect with you. So he sees that his happiness is somewhere else. He feels that you have a lot of talents, but you're very protective. And he can't deal with that. And he feels he can't make you happy. So he believes that you will find your happiness somewhere else. That's what he thinks. Floor, what feels B about me? Let's check. Ooh. B sees as a good start for a friendship. I miss you a lot too, Mike. I hope you're doing well in those difficult times. So what I'm picking up on is that, again, Carol, whatever you want is not what you get. It's a human being. So stop wanting to change people. And why, if you love somebody, you will change them? Because you're here in a very selfish space, what I'm feeling, and you are not able with spells or squeezing to change a person. If that person thinks that, and that was your question, then you can ask me that question and start hammering on it that I answer. But why would you ask me that question? In the reading, that person feels they can't make you happy. So what do you have to do? The only way to change this is change his opinion about you, or show him that you changed because you were together, and that's the idea he has about you. So what do you want from spirit, or what do you want from me? If you want something, then you need to go out there as a physical person and do it and create it for yourself and put it in your navigation system that's the outcome. And then you need to look inside and think, why does that person think that about me? And maybe that's not who I am, but maybe I showed those things to this person. So it's time to wake up, put the big pants on, and connect with them. So stop asking stupid questions. We're not here to fix your life. We're here to guide you that you fix your life. So if I give you a free reading and your direct question is about, I love him, I want him back, then you're not listening. So why are you asking those questions to me then? Then you have something in your head, or you think that somebody else will help you out. But it's not, because if you listen to the reading that I did for you with a lot of love and a lot of pleasure, and I'm saying that here because I love you, is you need to change your opinion about life. And that's why you're stuck, because you're not stuck with this ex at this moment. You're stuck all over the place, Carol. Your ex is the last actually to do thing on your list at this moment. You're so stuck. So stop wanting other people to give you shit. Start listening why these people are acting that way, and then go back to yourself and go fix it. But that only you can do that. And you need to do that on much more other connections as well. And I know it's tough, but it's so much freedom, girl. And I wish that for you. It's like life is so heavy on your heart, and I don't wish that for you, because you are this bubbly, fun, nice, sweet person that turned in this, I don't know, you're stuck. Get out of it. You have so much to give. You have so much love to get. There's such a beautiful world waiting for you, but then you need to get out of your own way. You need to get out of your own way, girl. Really. And if you do that, and I know it's tough, and I'm here and I want to hold your hand and I give you a big hug, your life will be so more nice, so more flexible, so more kind, and you will feel this load just falling down off your shoulders. You need to live your life. Nobody else needs to do that for you. And if you ask a question about somebody and somebody has this opinion about you or a view, then you need to fix it if you want to, or you just leave it and go for somebody else. But don't start dominating and asking and putting your happiness in wanting to change people out of their own or whatever weird way to come to you and fix you. It doesn't work like that. It's just a waste of time. And a lot of unhappiness that you're going through, and a very much loneliness that you don't deserve. So I hope it helps, sweetie. I really hope it helps. Shasha, what... New love. Hello, Shasha. What should I know for right now? New love? You need to take care about your life. No, my pleasure, sweetie. Really, I care about you. And you're so stuck. Even my heart is like aching to jump out of it and to be seen and to be loved. So be kind, be lovable, be that. Take that. I don't know. It's like a porky pig. You can be this cute thing and then you get these spikes. So people just like, and you don't need to put those spikes. I get it. You had a horrible youth and people treated you bad, but you're big now. You went through it. You survived. So be that sweet. Just take those pins away. It's not necessary. And just everybody you hurt with your pin in the past and you think they can't think that about you, then put your big pants on and go back to them and explain. And if they want to hear it, they hear it. If not, not. But then you did your best. You need to, new love, you need to be busy with well-being. So take care of your body, your soul, and your spirit. So take care, eat right, be kind to yourself. Phoenix, thank you for donating. You're next on my list. Just let me know what question you have. Spiritual shampoo, Jess. Will I be receiving major financial abundance anytime soon? Good morning. Yes, because that's your... But it will be connected if you start really putting everything and anything on your life purpose. You know why you are born, but something's holding you back to do that, to be busy with that, to create that for you. And as long as you're doing that going into that scared place, not daring, that will not be resolved. Thank you, Phoenix General. Thank you. Sana, does my sister-in-law Bennett dislikes me? If yes, why? Let's check. No, she's grieving. She's in a very unhappy space, and that's why she's just not possible to like open up or be kind. But I'm seeing that once the grieving passed, a new beginning is sure possible. So just give her a chance. She's just very hurt. So caress your heart, be empathical, and try anew. Let's see. Virgo Moon. Is Loel thinking of leaving me because of the struggles I'm facing right now? No. Their life purpose is to support you, sweetie, so no. But don't chase them away, okay? Be thankful and show them that you see that they are there for you, because there will be along the road a situation that the roles will be returned and that you will have to be there for them. Svetlana, hi. Will I have chances in my career? Let's check, sweetie. Yes, but you need to have compassion with people, because I think the next chance in your career, Svetlana, is more a management role, but people feel that you are quite cold and not very empathic to people. And when you're a manager, you need to deal with illnesses and problems and conflicts, and so start showing that. It will really help you to move forward in life. Scorpio vibe. Hello, Shasha. What's Brad energy towards me? Thank you. Let's check, sweetie. A new beginning. This person is open for a new beginning. So what are you doing here? Make a wink. Connect with them if you want them. Rosalind Crump would love a mini please. Okay, I'll do an open for you. You need to get some more passion in your life. So this weekend is a good time to start journaling. What are you passionate about? And if you know that, then put it in your agenda and make time for it. You need to reload by feeling more passionate. So anything, foods that you are passionate about, exercise what you're passionate about, people where you are passionate about, hobbies that you're passionate about. Start doing that. Make time for it. It's really important. My pleasure. Svetlana, hi, will I have chances? I did your reading already, sweetie. Yeah, no problem, sweetie Svetlana. So work on that. It's gonna work out great. Cancer rising, how are you, Shasha? I'm doing great. Will I eventually be able to pay off my debts? Struggling a lot. Yes, I know, sweetie. I know you're struggling. Let's check. What I'm picking up is you need to be confident. You need to say, I will pay off my loan. Because what you're putting in is what, so just be confident and just take it step by step. It's gonna get better, but it's not gone in 1 minute. It's like you want to resolve it all and be free. No, you got in that step by step. You'll get out of it step by step. So now struggling is being confident that you're gonna work out. And when you're confident that there will be a solution, then you will see the solutions that are handed to you. If you're scared that any solution that is given, you will not see it. And most solutions are like, you know, they're wrapped. They're like in a present. They have paper around it. You don't really see it. So yeah, be aware of that. Thank you, Yolanda. You're my number 2 on my list. Thank you for donating a coffee for me. Okay, let's do some mini still on TikTok, and then I'll go to Phoenix. Hannah, where are you, sweetie? How does Tom feel about me now? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Sees you as a beauty. Floor, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. What things be about me? Let's check. He wants to protect himself from you. Again, they feel like you are triggering something towards them. They love you, but they don't want to be with you. They feel like it's too difficult. They are not brave enough. They feel like you have a lot of grief, a lot of dark side, and they just can't deal with that. So yeah. Yes, you are, sweetie. How does Anthony feel about me? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting love, but feels that you're too strong for them. So they have a love feeling for you, but more as a friend, because they feel that you are a too strong woman for them. They think they can't deal with that. It's tough, Cancer rising, I know, but just keep hanging in. Because if you do that, let's go through that, I see financial healing. See the card, financial healing from the whole deck. So come on, you can do it, girl. You can do it. Michelle, will I manage to work 28 hours in September and still feel energetic? Oh my God. I think it's a lot to choose, sweetie. That's what I'm picking up. Again, not a doctor, but I think 28 is a lot. Yeah. You should really count your blessings at this moment and be aware that you still have the opportunity to change that. And that's a blessing, because at this moment you're in a transformation process, girl. You're in a transformation process, and that's why you feel today this and today that, and today you feel a lot of energy and tomorrow you're totally drained. If you have 28 hours and that happens, you will feel obliged to show up. What I'm picking up on is you really need the courage, and I don't know why, but I'm getting, and spirit guides are telling me not more than 14 hours. Start there. Because that's something that gives you enough time for self-love. Because your life, when you're not working, is not being with yourself. It's doing this for this one, doing that, and then 24. How are you going to deal with it? And you're so much better, what I'm feeling. I'm feeling you're much stronger. I do that you're still scared in your heart because some things you can't put your finger on yet. You are scared that it's worse than what people think you're having. So all these things you need, if you don't have the answer to that, it means that you're not really connected with yourself, Michelle. And I think that that's the way that when you don't feel really connected, then you don't know, and then you get these crazy ideas in your head, because then you hear a story about that, oh, maybe I feel that, or maybe it's this, or because you don't know anymore. So whatever you do is really connect with yourself and know yourself 100% and keep that connection. And keeping that connection with that kind of hours is difficult. I'm taking the months off in August to settle down a bit. I'm working, that's what I'm feeling. it's too much. You need to go down or keep the 20. It's too much. You need to, sweetie, from everything you went through, one main lesson is what I'm coming across for you, and that's really, you need to reconnect with yourself, because you got in that shit because you start losing yourself. And the thing is, again, as I started these readings today, and I don't know if you were then in the live, but we always think when people say something negative that we are the problem, and then we start looking in ourselves and changing ourselves and so on. And that's how you got there. That's really how you got there, is my opinion. If not, then please let me know, but that's what I'm feeling. And the thing is that sometimes people just say bad things because you are a mirror to that person, and you just not have to take it personal. And you know that if you know yourself, because if somebody says something to you and it doesn't make sense, and you're like, why are you saying that to me? I'm not even hurt. I'm not even hurt, because I know myself and I know that's not correct. So if you're not, then you start changing yourself. And the problem is, if you're really honest and look yourself in the mirror, you were also snappy once to a person, or had a bad day, or or lost your shit. So can you imagine that person now is in the same situation as you because you felt annoyed? So that's why you need to look the other way as well. We're just human beings. We make mistakes, but we need to grow from that. And this is something that you are still not, you didn't figure it out yet. And the importance is that you first need to find yourself. And when you start working, you put yourself out in a lot of different things. So it's very difficult to keep that boat, straight and balanced. So that's my point. So start working on those things in August, sweetie. It will really help you. Okay, Simon, block out of the outside noise and distract sound, so to connect with self, kind of what you mean. Shasha. Yes, totally, just block out the sounds and just know yourself, because it's easier to block out sounds of others if you know yourself. It means, like, for example, if you wear a pink sweater, t-shirt, and somebody says it's black, then you think you're crazy. I see it's pink. But if somebody talks about your character or your behavior, then it's not so black and white, and then you start being hesitant. But you should be the same convinced as the pink t-shirt you wear as how you are as a person. And of course we all make mistakes, and then say sorry for that. But that's it. Thank you. I will, since I don't have the ability anymore to do less hours, it works and learning. Yeah, so keep it to the 20. Really, don't till they're really screaming. But take it slow, Michelle. Really take it slow. That's what I'm getting. Take it slow and work on that. Tess, will I get pregnant this year? Okay, Phoenix, where are you, sweetie? You need to manifest about it. It's really important. Let's see if you really put it in your navigation system and you have the courage to get pregnant, because something is still keeping you off that road. Then you will be pregnant this year. Yeah, nothing is keeping you back. Just some stress that you're putting on yourself, and don't blame yourself for it, because that's more stress. It's just normal. It's human. So try to find relaxing musics and relaxing sounds and relaxing way of life and day routines, and don't care about everybody but just about yourself. So try to settle. I can't do 20 and 20, not possible, that project, but I will take it slow. Yeah, but you can also, like, what I mean is, don't be 28 hours or whatever busy with it. You can also just do your job and, like a routine. That's also possible, but don't be like totally on, because you have not a possibility to be on these hours at this moment. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Phoenix. Phoenix wants a general reading, and then I'll come back for minis, and then I'll go to Yolanda's reading, because she donated coffee for 2 coffees for me, so thank you so much. 10 minutes reading for Yolanda. If somebody else wants 5-minute read, then just go to my bio, first option or second option in my link tree, and try to and donate. Minimum $10, 10 euros. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. You can also go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, and it's also $10, 10 euros minimum donation, and then I'll add you to my VIP club list. Phoenix, general, let's start there. General. Don't forget to keep tapping my screen on TikTok and on YouTube. It really helps me grow on social media. Thank you. And if you're not following me yet, please give me a follow or subscribe. Share my life with maybe somebody that needs some guidance today as well. It all helps me grow. Thank you. Okay. Phoenix, what I'm picking up on is that, okay, I'm getting you need to traveling for a friend. Traveling for a friend can turn out in a prosperity situation. It will help you financially get more healed. It will create a more committed relationship that you are really wishing for, and it's healing for the heart. That's a message that just dropped down in one go that I needed to tell you, so I hope it makes sense. Let's go general again. Yeah, I really mixed the card. I'm getting again. Friendship, you need to go into a friendship approach. Travel, prosperity will come. It's the same cards I'm getting. I'm going to go further on the tarot. So that's the messages. Keep coming. Keep coming. So I don't know if you want to travel or you have an idea to travel. You want to meet somebody. But the input should be friends, because then it's going to grow. I'm feeling that it's a soulmate connection. I'm getting that that person at this moment is not very present in your life. But if you really work for it and take ownership and want it, it could really start picking, it will start picking up. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that it starts with communication. I'm getting the 10 of Pentacles, that's the happy card, family, prosperity, everything. Yeah, it's time to travel. It's time to travel. It's like spirits are constantly giving you little nudges and hints that you need to travel about a country. So maybe you're watching TV, you see a country. When you're looking on your social, you see a country. But you're not really open towards those messages, what I'm picking up, because you are feeling, you're not in a happy space, Phoenix. And that's a part of your healing process. So, oh, sorry, I need to do the puzzle. Just a minute, I'm really doing my utmost to do it as quickly as possible. Yeah, I did a puzzle. Okay, so what I'm seeing is you should concentrate and listen to those travel messages, because you going travel is a new beginning, and it's finding love, prosperity, money. So this is a journey, a physical journey that will create like abundance to you. I'm seeing that at this moment you are very on your own, you are very smart, but you're not sharing it with the world. Secondly, you're beautiful, you're ready to go out there, you're shining, you're ready. People want to connect with you, people see that you have a lot of experience, they see you as somebody who created something with their life and became somebody. So you have everything you need now to start showing the world who you are and to start attracting what you need. But I'm getting that spirits are trying to tell you to move forward and to travel, and that's the way to, but you still are saying, no, I want to stay put. I want to stay where I am. Even you're unhappy there, even if you just don't want to leave that space, that house, that ground. And what I'm seeing is old memories. Old memories are coming up, and you're living in the past with all the emotional, what you felt and what you don't have now. You're really bathing yourself in past experiences, and maybe that house reminds you of those experiences, but those are gone. Those are not real. Those are dreams. Those are past experience, and the past isn't here. We only live in the now, and our past experience made us who we are now, but it's not, we can't relive it again. Yeah, we can, but it's not real. So you're stuck, and it's like spirit wants to give you a kick in the butt to go travel, because when you travel, you'll find 10 of Pentacles again, girl, and prosperity in the other cards. And I'm getting a new beginning. Just go. Don't overthink things. Just go, and you'll find, you know, the 3 here is continue happiness, and this is finding a new earth challenge and continue. So that's what I've got for you, sweetie. That's your open reading, and they just keep going in circles. It's really one message that I really need to share with you. So I hope it helps, sweetie. I hope it helps, and thank you so much for your donation of the train. Thank you so much. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Hope everybody's doing great today. Thank you, Veronica. You're my second person on the list. Thank you for donating a train. If somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading as I just did for Phoenix, my pleasure, sweetie. So think about it this weekend. Be open for messages where to go and where you will find all this happiness and prosperity, because you really beautiful things are behind the corner, but you need to move. You need to move physically. You need to go out and about. If somebody else wants this kind of reading on TikTok, just go to my bio, first or second option to donate, or you can go to PayPal, Medium Shasha is my name, medium donations, $10, €10. Now I'm going to do a few minis and then I'll go to Yolanda. If somebody wants a mini read, then just put your first name and specific question in the comment box, and I'll try to read as many as I can before I go to Yolanda's reading. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers, or if you have an abonnement on my channel, will get priority. Don't forget to keep tapping my screen. Share my life with somebody that needs some guidance too, or subscribe on TikTok and like my lives and follow on TikTok as well. Thank you. And on YouTube, subscribe. Yeah, it's all different names. Thank you so much. Maps, did I do well in my interview today? Let's check, sweetie. Yes, they love you 100%. You did amazing. Ivana, will Hoang and I reconnect? There's no compassion between you both, so it's impossible. It's like you both blame everything on each other, and actually you're too strong for this person. This person needs a person that is much more soft, much more outgoing. So I think it's not gonna happen, sweetie. Will me and my husband be able to buy a house this year? I'm seeing if you are focused on your career as you're doing now, for sure. Yeah, for sure. But you need to keep focusing on both careers. That's what I'm getting. That needs to be the highest priority at this moment to achieve that goal. Love Marie, how are you? General, please, anything positive I can look forward to? Let's check. Peace and quiet. So that's what I get from Spirit. I hope so. Tuli, will Vutomi and I be back together? Let's check. Yes, because you both together is feeling like home, and you both are having that. Michelle, is it still possible to book and pay with Tiki? Yes, you can. Just send me an email, Michelle, and then I'll send you a Tiki afterwards. No problem. Floor, what feels as really for me? So what he did not say. What feels as really for me, and what didn't he say? Thank you for the gifts. He feels a lot of passion. And he feels that there is a possibility to do something from that passion, but he doesn't say that to you. Thank you, Mike. A lot of love to you too, sweetie. Mimi, I'm showing up well at work. Are you showing well up at work? Yes, you are. I'm getting that at work you understand that you have to behave in a kind of way that they are expecting from you, and you're doing a great job. That's what I'm getting. Then I have, will Lady A. Debau, will I get over the hurt of my husband leaving me while pregnant for third party? Oh my God, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I'm picking up, yes, because you're a strong person, and those kids chose you as a mother for a reason. So this kid is amazing. This kid is for you. So you will always have a connection with that person. But that person was just, that had only the duty because the kid chose him and you as parents. But that's it. That's done now. Now you need to choose a partner for you. So that's what I'm getting. Because you're a very strong person. So you can totally deal with that. And it's his loss. Because he needed your strength, but he couldn't see that. So yeah. Will my business prosper? Snicks. Yes, because you are your business is your empowerment. You feel a better person when you are busy with your business, and it's your life purpose. So yes, 100%. Am I gifted, Angie? Yes, 100%. Your spiritual guides are there to help you, but you need more courage to speak out, whatever. You're looking in ways to control it, to understand it, that it makes sense to you, but it doesn't make sense to you. Even not me. You know, it just comes out of your mouth, just blah blah. I don't know if it's real or not as a person, but it's not important. I'm just here to give you the message you need to hear. So you need to build up some courage, and you'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna go to Yolanda now. Yolanda, where are you, sweetie? Thank you so much for a double donation. Yolanda. Yolanda. Yes, I'm gonna do your 10 minutes reading. I'm just gonna put the clock on 10. Thank you so much. If somebody else wants a reading, please donate. Just go to my bio, first or second option, or PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum $10, €10. Thank you. Will my financial situation improve soon? What do I need to know, or Hussein and feelings towards me? Okay, we'll go first to your financial situation. Okay, will your financial situation, Yolanda, improve soon? Okay, that financial situation is connected to your emotions, sweetie. It's really connected to your emotion. I'm getting that you're gonna be very prosperity. I have the 10 of Pentacles here. But at this moment, you're too emotional. You're too scared. You feel you don't have the power anymore. But you physically are able to do anything and everything. It's just the emotion that is giving this heavy feeling on the body. I'm getting that the most important at this moment for your financial improvement is taking care of your physicality. How more you take care of yourself and spend on yourself and be happy with yourself, that will create a new beginning, because we, Yolanda, are the persons to make money and to live our life. And at this moment, I'm getting that the emotional part is disconnected, not balanced, because the physical part is depleted. It's not your spiritual side, it's the physical part. So what I'm picking up on is that it's really important to be strong and to prioritize yourself, because it's like the energy that you are having, when you wake up, you can have this glass of water that represents your energy of the day, and today it can be a lot and tomorrow can be a little. It depends what you how you're feeling spiritually and physically. You give it away to other people because you're very emotional connected to people. You're very engaged to people. So the importance is that to know that a lot of people around you are grieving, but the importance is that the energy is not helping them grieving. That's their own process. That's their own way to go through life, and that's their load to carry. But the importance is that you take that energy of that glass and pour it in your physicality, because you are not in a place emotionally balanced and happy enough to give that to people. And you need the physicality to be balanced and strong so you're able to grow financially. So the thing is also that the way you're going about your financial situation, it makes you feel like a prisoner, but it's not. It's nothing to do with you. It's just something that people figure out, that we live this life and that's how we are rated, or that's numbers, but it's nothing to do with you. Maybe you made some bad choices in the past, or good choices, or had some unluck, or had the problems, but the thing is, it doesn't represent who you really are. And because you have this financial rating, you make it that it's you, but it's nothing to do. It's just somebody rating you, a system that we're working in. But if you're really spiritual, you don't give a shit about those things. Yes, you need to figure it out, and yes, you need to clear it up, but you see them as lessons, and you see them as possibilities instead of punishments, and it doesn't make you less or more than anybody else. So the whole financial growth here is by having a different view about it and not punishing yourself, because again, all this punishment is the energy of the day, and then you're running away from it by wanting to help people going through their grieving process, but actually you're depleting yourself. So what I'm getting is really create a home around you first that feels peaceful for you, where you don't feel that you are the financial, that it doesn't dictate who you are, that you are just who you really are, and where you feel comfortable, where nobody can harm you, that it doesn't matter at this moment, that it can't answer you, because that's the answer here. The whole answer about your situation to improve financially is having courage. And you're not showing that. That's the life lesson here, why you're going through this. So you got into this situation in time, so it's gonna take time to get out of it. So just deal with that and be happy with that, and just say, this is me, it's gonna take time. But it doesn't mean I am. So every day that I do, I wake up and I say to Spirit, am I in a possibility to make something improvement in this situation? Then show me. And if you didn't get any sign that day, then that was the day that you didn't have to do anything about it. And then you just continue with your life. You don't run away from it, because then you don't see the signs, of course. So the grieving of these people who are grieving, you just need to say, I don't have time for you now. I think it's really bad, and I'm here and I'm thinking and I'm lighting a candle from home, but that's the most you can do for them. So the importance here is having courage. Okay, that's the part on the finance. I hope that's clear. Let's go to the next part, and that is, what do I need to know who's saying and feelings towards me? Okay, let's jump in that part of the reading. My pleasure, sweetie, my pleasure. Don't let you put you down. Okay, who said things? You're a beauty. You're a beauty. You're a beauty, and that's the funny part of it all. This person sees that you have a lot of willpower. So the reading about the financial situation, how you feel and how you go about it, and how you let it put you down and start disconnecting with spirit and start believing the rules of life instead of you are a spiritual person, what spirits are telling you and why you're here. So this is not how to fix it if you let how you are go. And that person just sees that in you. They love the willpower in you and they think you're beautiful. The second part is he's looking for forgiveness. So I don't know if he betrayed you or he feels that he betrays you. And it's in the department of not being able to protect you. So this person is also going through a lot, is also carrying a lot of load connected to this relationship. Not being honest about it, not because they're lying, it's just that they're cultural or how they were raised, in my opinion, or their background or beliefs. They're not easy to share that. They don't believe it culturally to share that. That's what I'm getting. So I do see, if you really listen and see to their action, you see that they are dealing with that because they show it in a different way. So you should be able to see that. Yes, he has many times heard me, religious beliefs are very different. Yeah, so that's what I'm picking up. So, but he is at this moment, from a distance, showing you that you are really a great mother figure, a wife, everything. But he's not talking about it. This person doesn't communicate as me and you do. We talk a lot. We want people also to talk to us, but this person just doesn't have it in themselves. So you can't really expect that. This person shows their love in different ways, by gifts or doing something for you or a surprise or something. And they are very protected about their own private lives, so they don't open up that. So you can't really grade. So maybe you think, yeah, but why is he not showing me his friends, or because it's all culturally based. So this person, if you should understand, yeah, that's spirit. It would ease in your mind if you start really seeing this person, that it's a different way of communication, a different way of connecting, it's a different way of explaining. So what I'm picking up on is that this person shows love differently. And the question is, can you live with that? Can you live with that? Because it's one thing to love a person, but second part is also to live a life with a person. And what I'm seeing at this moment is that the most important, love or financial connection, because those were the two questions, is that you need to take first a look at yourself and see what kind of life you want as a female, as a human being. That's really important. And how you want physically to that life will look like, and so on. Because then we can see how you can still benefit your financial situation, but from a comfortable home place where you feel safe. Then you can build up your career and repay whatever you need in small steps, and you can see if you can deal with Hussein's different mentality and way of showing love and being a partner for you. But the thing is, now at this moment, because you don't have a peaceful home, and spirits are saying you don't even know how that even look like, it's difficult to know if this fits you or not. So your financial situation will get better. You are able to repay it step by step, but from a home that is peaceful. So maybe how you're repaying that now or is not the way. Maybe there are different ways, but you will only figure that out if you first find a place where you feel home and peaceful. So I hope it helps, sweetie. That's the main message coming through, and thank you for your double donation. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, sweetie. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. My pleasure, sweetie. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Mondays and Fridays. Yes, I'll check you and I'll put you on my list, sweetie. Thank you so much. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading or 10 minutes, then you need to donate. For $10 minimum donation, you get a 5-minute dedicated reading. It's really easy. You can just go to my bio on TikTok and donate me via the first or second link in my link tree, or you can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation is $10, 10 euros. Don't forget to put your name and comment in the comment box. Thank you. Yes. If you want a mini read, just put your first name and specific question. I choose them at random after every read, but my 1, 2, 3 top viewers, or if you have an abonnement as yes on my channel, then for sure I'll grab your question with my eyes. Okay, let's first see where we're at the list. Okay, I have next Veronica, then I have Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. You're number 2 on the list. And then let's check on coffee, because I saw that some coffee donations came in as well. I have D, you're number 3 on my list. Thank you, D, for your donation on coffee. That's email and that's gift. Okay, Veronica, I didn't get your question yet, so please send me your question because you're next on deck. Hi, Sarah, thank you for joining. Okay, let's see. Veronica's question I have. Okay, I'm gonna do a few minutes and then I'll get into Veronica's reading. Let's check. Deria, hello lovely. I did it via PayPal private question. That's Dia. Yeah, I got you. It's via coffees. Sarah, will Wayne contact me tomorrow, please? Let's check. I'm getting 100% yes. He's missing your beauty and your passion. Will Anthony reconnect with me? Thank you for having an abonnement on my channel. I'm getting at this moment, this person is looking for clarity. It's just lost. So I'm not seeing that at this moment. It's really looking for clarity, and it's just stuck in a situation. I think is in a kind of relationship, but not taking it seriously, not being happy in it. So I'm seeing that this person is just this moment nowhere on that. Love Marie, how are you? General, please. Anything positive I can look forward? I did that already. Luna, hello Luna. My left and right palms are itching. Is there a spiritual meaning behind it? Let's check, Luna. Good not seeing. Yes, and they're also talking in your dreams. It means that you're having a talent that you're not using at this moment, and it's like ready and out there to be used. So listen and say yes, or say I can help you, or I can do it. That's necessary now. Will they last? Let's check. I'm getting no. It's going to end up in a friendship. Will Joshua choose me? I'm not seeing that. Will this person just sees you as a pet? I'm sorry for that. And is actually so focused on their career, so don't want any change in their life and their family. So this person already has a family. So I'm not seeing that. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Susanna, is Troy over me? Let's check. No, still grieving and still looking for answers why it went wrong. Will my sister marriage work? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting yes because she's a very strong person. She'll just make it work. This is her decision and then it will work for her. Hi, General, please. Starfall. Let's check Starfall. Reconciliation is in the card. So if you have some conflicts, then put the big adult pants on and try to reconcile, because you have problems when people are disconnected from you. It does have some bigger impact on your life than you give it. That you dare to own that. So time for reconciliation. So anybody or anything, and you can just do it via spiritual level by journaling and saying, I forgive you, even the people past or are not longer in your life. Just that's really important. Am I spiritual gifted? Yes, you are, because everybody is. Look, from the whole deck. Everybody's spiritual gifted. The question is how you are practicing that muscle. And this week was all about that. I posted a few movies, films that, on TikTok and on YouTube, and on Instagram. So just check them out. From Sunday till now, full of exercises, packed with also foods you can eat, and readings about how to, or how I work with that muscle. So you're really gifted, and if you're questioning, then it's not, you didn't work with that muscle yet and develop that. So if you want inspiration, just check out my bio. Bea, will Anne and I meet again? Let's check, sweetie. Yes, but then please promise, Spirit, to keep your boundaries, because that's when it went wrong, and it will go wrong again if people cross your boundaries. Okay, I'm gonna go to Veronica's reading. I'll be back for mini reads after that. If somebody else wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, you need to donate. Just go to my bio, first or second option in my link tree on TikTok, or you can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donations $10, €10. Okay, don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. I'm gonna go to Veronica now. Veronica, yes, there you are. Okay, let's go to your reading. Hi, Shasha. Thank you so much for my reading today. I appreciate you so much. Me too, sweetie. You're going through such a tough time. I know that one day I will leave my husband. I'm just getting busy with finding a job once my kids start school in 5 weeks, getting things in order and setting up a financial plan for myself. Spirits are really shown me these past few weeks how horrible and emotionally my lifestyle is. The other day my husband basically told me that he's also open for a divorce, but like me. He is scared to pull the trigger. Once I do make the jump, and I plan to start in the fall once I find a job. Now the Spirit see this going. Will it be so much better for me once I move out of my house? And advice from Spirit about that. Okay, you see, you're getting those signs, eh? You're getting your signs, Veronica. You're getting the signs. And it's unfolding quicker than you feel. Yes, you are. And it's nice that you get it. The signs are not nice, but it's nice that you are seeing the signs, because before you didn't. Sweetie, you need to really understand that this kind of lifestyle that you have now is prison. So getting out of that lifestyle is for sure a positive outcome. So the most important is getting inspired how. And you're already writing that you're busy with a financial plan, that in 5 weeks your kid is leaving the house, going to school. So you're feeling what you need. The problem is that if you're still living in that house and not earning your own money, the thing is that you just you can't live your life as fullest as you have to. You have a life purpose, and a life purpose is showing compassion to others. Also, what you are studying, kids, it's also compassion. So the most importance here is to really understand that the life purpose of showing compassion and reconciling with your soulmate, we have V here, will never come if you don't have freedom. So getting out and being on your own is a fertility for this, that you feel, that you ask, that you live by, that you smell, that you get emotional about, because this just can't evolve or start blooming or become reality as long as you are stuck where you're at. And that's that house, and that's financially being totally dependent on your husband. Never come if I don't make it. No, and that's the cards I'm getting. So you getting out of that house creates fertility for those things that you know are there for you but are not reachable from this physical position that you are in this life. So what I'm picking up on is first step, because we're not going to jump and be silly about it, is light your load. So lighting your load means by doing less in the house and freeing up yourself to put more effort in yourself by getting those degrees, by studying, by making that financial plan, by finding a place. You can only do that if you do less in the job that you're doing now and being paid supported by your husband. That's a job that you were doing, and that was a full-time job. But you can't keep doing that full-time job and creating and jump and create that new life. So the importance at this moment, now with those signs that I read, and that you say, yeah, I see them as my signs, is that you start looking at your daily routines and start minimalizing them. I mean, why are you still doing so much? You need to start minimalizing so you get more space to do whatever you need, the truth. By living the truth that you are leaving there, your life load, by feeling what you all are doing at this moment, investing in this house, investing in your husband, investing in the family life with your daughter, it's not necessary anymore. So you should stop doing that all, or put less energy in that, and that energy needs to be put in your future. And what is missing at this moment to get there is courage. I'm missing the courage, but I think it's not courage of physical courage, because you're a very courageous person. You have a lot of courage, but the thing is, you feel scared, okay, but start living already like this in your environment that you already know. Then it's not scary, it's inspiring. Do you get it? So you need to change now already, so it's less scary, because from this kind of life to a total different life, that's scary. But from the life that you have now, that you change to the minimum, because you're not putting money or time or energy anymore in that house, because that's not what you're gonna have, and not in the husband, because that's not gonna stay, and not in a family life with your daughter and your husband, because it's not what you want in your future. You'll get so much time to create what you want, and there's nothing scary about that, because nothing's gonna happen when you do that. This is the first step. This is just the first step. Nothing physically is changing, sweetie. So that's, I think, is the first step to start. So I hope it helps, sweetie. I hope it helps. So don't be scared. It's not necessary if you take it this way. But you do you, huh? I just give you advice via spirit. But that's it. My pleasure. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for all being here. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok every Monday and Friday at 11 a.m. GMT +1 time. It's the only place where I do mini free readings. They are at random, no guarantee, but my 1 to 3 top viewers, or if you have an abonnement on my channel on TikTok, get priority. So keep tapping my screen. We're already on 28k likes. Keep following me, subscribing, and liking my lives on YouTube. It all helps me on social media. This week I made a few posts all about training our muscle with the sixth sense. So if you're busy with that or on a self-love journey, because that's also connected, please visit those posts and do the exercises, or get inspired, or let me know, or like them. It all helps me grow on social media. me so much comfort. You too, Veronica. You're so kind. I love your energy. Mini reads are for free. First name and specific questions, so they are at random. And if you want a 5-minute dedicated reading, and next on my list is Michelle, then you need to donate. It's really easy. Just go to my first or second option in my link tree and donate via that platform that you prefer. It's on TikTok, or go to PayPal. Me, Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donations $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. Okay, I only have 2 people on my list, Michelle and Dee. So if nobody else donates in the meantime, then I'll do some minis and go off live, and I'll see you all on Monday. But if you still want a 5-minute dedicated reading, then please donate. I'm gonna do some minis and then I'll get to Michelle's reading. Brooke, will I end up staying with my current partner? Thank you, Fairy, for the gifts. It only can happen. Yes, you can ask a question, Fairy. I'm just answering that. It's only going to happen if you have confidence. This person gets a strain from you or doesn't want you if you're not confident. So do you want to be with a life partner and put all that energy in it, and that you all your life you will have to be confident, because otherwise they can't be with you. That's your choice. Fairy, I was doing your reading, so I hope you heard it. And otherwise, just go to my YouTube channel and just rewind. Pre, will Rama communicate for a meetup? Will Raman communicate for a meetup? Yes, but that person wants to be friends. I hope that's what you also want. Hannah, love and finances, please. Love and finances. Love, I'm getting love. Love is in the air. So what are you doing home? Go out and about and start finding that love. I'm seeing that love is there Can you hear me now? Alexia, okay, oh, my mic was off, sorry. Hi Sasha, any message spirits wants me to know? Yeah, just rewind. It was new beginnings, and new beginnings can be difficult, but it will blossom, sweetie. I'm sorry, my mic was off. Liz, has William feelings for me changed as in a negative way? At this moment, I don't know if it's negative or not, but this person has clarity, created clarity, and he had a dream that you would come in his life and transform you and protect you. So that's what he sees. So he wants reconciliation. So I don't think it's negative. Is the second half of the year aligned with my positive change and growth for me? Maria. Yes. Peace, girl. Peace. Peace. Any message about my love life? Florentine. You are too talented to be busy with your love life, sweetie. You need to do something and create something with your talents. Spirit guides are saying you first need to know how beautiful you are and get some answers from past love connections and find peace in past heart issues that are still, and get inspired with your talents and create a good home for yourself and get that from those bases confidence and strong, and then love will come in, and that will be a blessing because that will be the love of your life. Okay, I'm gonna go to Michelle. Michelle, send me an email. I'll be back for mini reads after that, so be aware of that. I'm going to Michelle's reading. Then I still have D on my list. If nobody else donates in the meantime, then I'll do some minutes and get off live. If somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading or a mini read, then stay here. Keep putting your name and question in the comment box, or donate via my bio, first or second option in my link tree, or use PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. Mini reads are for free, Lizzie. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading, it's a minimum donation of $10, €10. And how to donate is really easy. Just go to my bio, first or second option, or you can go to PayPal me. Medium Sasha is my name. Minimum donations, again, $10, €10 for 5-minute dedicated. If you want a mini read, just put your first name and specific question. The only thing that I ask is in return is to tap my screen, like my live on YouTube, and follow me and subscribe. That's the thing. And like my posts from this week, and I hope they will inspire you and help you be able to connect with your spirits, because most people feel lonely because we don't connect with our spirits, because we're too busy, or we're painful, or we forgot, or we're not training that muscle every day. Okay, Michelle, let's start doing your reading. Are you here, sweetie? Just let me know. Michelle, where are you, sweetie? Yes, okay, got you. Let's start your 5 minutes. What practical advice can you, Spirit, give me on starting the BBL, Work and Learn project in September? I'm starting as a personal in the handicap. It's a 28 contract and I can't do less hours. The construction is 24 work and 1 day of school. Thank you a lot. And practical advice, okay. Practical advice. Let's see, sweetie, what I'm getting for you. Okay, I'm laughing because what I'm getting is your dreams are telling you all the time that you need to see the truth. It's like you don't want always to see the real truth, you know, the real deal. It's you always try to make it look better, you try to make it more soft for yourself, but you need to look at the reality. And it starts in your home life. How are people treating you? It's like in your home life, I see that people just expect things from you, or just think it's normal that you're doing all kind of things. And even in your family or in your friend life, everybody just take you, they just take you for granted. That's what I'm getting. And the problem is that you don't mind doing all these things for people and expect nothing back. But the truth is, you got sick and tired and depressed and burnout and all kind of things coming in. And I'm not a doctor, but that's what I'm getting. Because you never get something back. So your body really needs something in return. If you give something, your body expects something back, and that's the physical connection that you have with your physical body. So able to do this job and studying starts already in your home life, creating room for that. Because everybody just, you're doing so much, and so people take it that that's their lifestyle. So it's not the time that you're gonna work more hours or go and study that they will take the load from you. They will just expect that you just do it all together, and that's impossible. We were talking about too much pressure. So if the work hours, we can't make them less, then things will need to change in your private life. So start being more honest when you're doing the laundry, or when you're picking up something, or when you're talking to somebody that actually you would rather just rest or take care of yourself, or cook something different for you because actually you feel eating something different or whatever. This is important to get that already under control and start seeing that, and not thinking that it's normal, because that's your new beginning. That's the new beginning, that work and study is possible, is creating that environment, more room for it. Yes, only my partner sees me for who I am. I'm planning too much. I'm myself right now. Yeah, see? So, but it's actually good that you're planning a lot, because then you'll see when you go out, and that's what they want you to learn. Now you still have time, that you're pouring your all in it and that you're getting nothing back. So this is about your private life. So the urge of wanting to plan a lot is actually good, but you're going out there to learn a lesson. Thank you, Florentina, for your donation. So this is a finding that you still need to understand. So then once you, September, start this school work relation, you'll know, if I put this in my social, I need to get that back, and otherwise I'm just going to do something for myself. So that's where the pain is, and that's where you need to start taking off the pink glasses and seeing the reality, because you are a very powerful person. It means that when life is tough, when physicalities come your way, mental issues come your way, all these things, you can always overcome that, because you're a very strong person, and it's all, you can all keep it in balance, so not falling back to it, because every time you fall back you conquer it. So this, you know, when things come tough, I can get over it. This, you know, even how tough it is, you have some willpower that you can always come back to the normal, if we can call it normal. But the problem where you are, yes, I saw your donation, thank you, Florentine. The problem now is sustaining it, keeping it balanced, because always getting back is costing so much energy, and your life and your family is suffering about that, because you have this idea what kind of family life you want, and in those moments you can't offer that, and then you feel guilty. So the most important now to make this a success and have this great family life that you want is balance. And the balance you get if you still learn that in your private life you give too much and get too little. So you going out and about now is actually an experience to really see what people are taking from you and what little they're giving. And then you can create a different list of people that you give priority and people you don't, once you are in September in that program. And that will create a room to be very successful. So that's what I have for you. I hope it helps, sweetie. I hope it gave you answers, and thank you so much for donating. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. I'm a medium. My name is Shasha. I do this work nearly 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Mondays and Fridays. So if somebody wants a mini read, that's the only place where I do mini reads, or a dedicated reading of 5 minutes for only minimum donation of $10, 10 euros. I have 2 people on my list at this moment, and that's D. So that one is next. I have Florentina. And I have Veronica. Thank you so much. So I have 3 people on my list. Florentina, I don't have your question. So if you want me to read you after D, then I need a question. I have another Veronica too. Thank you. So it's 10 minutes for you. Yes. Thank you so much. You're on my list. So if somebody else still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading before the weekend, then please donate. Just go to my bio, first or second option, and donate me via the platform that you choose or feel comfortable with. And you can also go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donations $10, €10. Thank you so much, sweeties. Florentina, if you can put your question in the comment box, then I know your question because you will be next on decks after D. You unlocked some tears and needed to come out. Have a good weekend. You too, Michelle, and I'll send you a tiki after the live. Thank you so much, sweetie, for your support. And these tears is also making room. This is also making room. So just treasure them. Yes, you're next. I'm going to do a few minutes, Daria, and then I'll do your reading, okay? Buenas tardes. Sí, buenas tardes. Hennes. Junvag Kedis. My question. Great. Thank you. Any message? What do I need to know about business, love life? Okay. Business and love life. Oh, that's a nice one. Florentine, I'm looking forward to doing your reading. See what comes up. Okay, I'm gonna do a few minutes and then I'll get to this reading. Will my husband be healed from diabetes? Sweetie, first step, I'm not a doctor. Secondly, I'm a orthomolecular geek because I love it. It's my hobby, and you don't ever get treated from diabetes. It's the same as I have MS and I don't suffer from it, but you don't get treated about it. The thing is, because it's something that we use too much that creates that symptom. But I believe, again, from my experience with diabetes, and I have a lot of people with diabetes in my life, that your husband will not be treated, but can live a long and happy life with that. And the most important is that his diabetes is triggered when he has stress. Again, not a doctor, that's what spirits are giving me through. And he will, it's your pancreas that is hurt. So you can re-heal it, maybe, but that will take a long time. But the most important, what gives it harm or what's triggering it is stress. So the most important step for his healing and having a good life and not die from it, but just continue with, like, when we get older, we get more problems, like a wrinkle or something, is that he starts being more mindful. So doing some yoga or Pilates or breathing exercises, find a way for him, because he's never happy. He's always like responsible. And the way to have a life with not this as a problem, you need him to be happy, and that he will find by a more spiritual lifestyle. His late wife, they are going to court. Let's check. That's probably the stress, the responsibility. I'm getting that there will be boundaries, but it doesn't mean that what he think he has justice for, he will. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing that the whole issue that will be resolved will be done with, and that will create a transformation. But the question is, will that transform in more passion to go after this wife because he feels he's entitled to, because he will not get everything, or he just understand that is what he can get and now he's free, so he can continue with his life. And that's a choice. And about diabetes comes out here that he needs to choose for this. As okay, this is what I got, now I can let it go. But the question is if he can, and you're here asking that question, so I think you are very important in his life to make the right decision. And once this is a bit like ending, and it will not be a satisfying ending because he feels like he wants to have it all, then maybe to go on a travel with him or something, just change his mind. So that's what I'm picking up on. Okay, I'm gonna go to D. Where are you, sweetie? You're next on deck. My pleasure, sweetie. D, you're next on deck. Keep tapping my screen, that really helps me. There you are, there you are. I'm gonna do you 5 minutes. In the meantime, somebody still wants 10 minutes, 5 minutes, sorry, 5 minutes VIP reading, then please donate. If you want 10, then donate twice. Via my bio, first and second option on my link tree on TikTok. Or you can go to PayPal, me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation, $10, 10 euros. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. I'll be back for mini reads after doing Daira, and then I'm gonna go to Florantine's reading. Okay, Daira. Will Mawson and I reconcile? No contact for over a year. Okay, let's pick up on that. Let's pick up on that. Will you reconcile? Yes, reconciliation is the base card of the whole reading. So you will reconcile. You will reconcile. From the whole deck, I get that. The thing is that is now holding that it's not happening at this moment physically, is that everybody has a lot of things to deal with. So I feel like he's not able to reconnect with you because he has other things that he first needs to deal with, to take care of, and to be busy with that. Why you will reconcile for sure is because that person, when they see you, when they feel you, they're always passionate. They feel passion for you. Whatever they're in now, they don't feel passionate, but they need to deal with it. Why there's no contact, and for sure from that person's perception, is because once they connect with you, they feel that passion and they just can't concentrate on the things that they need to deal with to make that reconciliation possible. So what I'm seeing is that Spirit is nudging and pushing this person to move to a justice, so get a divorce or create more reality in his life and closure, so room can come for you. Because if he doesn't deal with that and he doesn't lighten his load in his life, there is no place for you as you want to be in his life. You made it clear that you want to be seen and called and carried and showed to the world in a way, and he needs to clear it up for that. And what I'm getting is that he needs a lot of confidence and strength to make it possible, and he doesn't always have that, so he relapses, but then he transforms again. So he's a person that sometimes or actually runs away from what they should do. Yeah, and what I'm picking up on is that that's why it's taking so long, and he's having a lot of pressure of family, so it's difficult for him, but he has the willpower, and he knows that he will only have peace and prosperity with you and good luck. So he only sees good things with you, and he believes that you are this wife that will be there for him, so he can like really focus on his career, and that you will be always good and healing. So he sees you very as a lot of so positive. So the problem is actually creating room for you in his life, and it takes time, it takes space, it takes energy. And hi Moana, and that's what I'm seeing where he's dealing with, and he just can't make you a part of that part of his life because he's so passionate, attracted to you. Yeah, and that's because he's relapsing. And the relapse are because his family doesn't want him to grow, doesn't want him to change. So he's not very talented to close the doors that he needs to close to create for you. And that's why life is too tough and too heavy. And bringing you on in his life at this moment, or making it a part of his life, is just too, he just can't. It's too tiring, it's too heavy, too much complication, just incapable. He just emotionally can't do that. So in the meantime, it's really important for you, because why it's not happening all and why it's not going through this way is because you are in a transformation process, Daira. And your transformation is your well-being. So I feel that you physically, emotionally, and spiritually also need healing. Because this person that needs so much courage and willpower to create room for you in his life, and will be able to get there eventually. But in the meantime, you're also not ready to be that strong wife for him that he's really seeing in you, because he sees you as a strong wife, so you will have to deliver as well. And I'm getting that at this moment, when that person will reconnect, will also want a family really quickly. So in the meantime, live your life as single. Do all the things that you can do as a single person that will not be able to do once this person finally wants to reconcile, and work on yourself to be this strong woman, because you are very uncertain in some areas, and maybe it's time to look at those things and start tackling them in the meantime. So when he's ready, you will be ready as well. So it's two ways, it's two ways. So be aware of that. That was your 5 minutes. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you, Dee, and good luck. Okay, next on deck is Florentine. When? I don't know when, sweetie. This person is, because they're emotionally always evolving. I see that Spirit gave him a half a year, and now we're a year further, and Spirit is guiding him, but he's not always listening. He runs away from it. He is very easily to be manipulated. So it wouldn't be weird that it will take another year. Yeah. So from now on into a next year, it's a person that is going on board and then give up, going on board. And the question is, do you want to wait for that? In the meantime, you need to work on yourself. So if you're working on yourself and you meet somebody else and you don't want to wait, then continue his life. But you can't pressure him. You can't force him. That's who he is. He relapses. So the question is, do you want this kind of person in your life? Do you want to commit and financially be depending and having a family and have kids with a person that is determined to do something, but is easily, when family comes in, drop what they want and fall back, and then, no, I'm really unhappy, I really need to do something, and then get back in that power. The question is that the kind of type of person you want? Because it's not learning from it, it's not changing. So these are things that the moment he reconciles with you, I would check that and see if you as a person at that time, when you are much more healed, are ready to deal with. That's something that you just need to be honest with yourself and Spirit. Okay, hello everybody, welcome to my live. I'm still here doing mini reads, so if you have a question, first name and specific question in the comment box. I'm a medium, I do this work nearly 30 years, only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live on Mondays and Fridays at 11 a.m. GMT plus 1 time. If you want a one-on-one with me, that's possible. Just check out my bio on TikTok or go to my website mediumsasha.com for the possibilities. Also, pre-records are possible with me, so please check out the options. If you want still a 5-minute dedicated reading today before the weekend, then please donate. Just go to my bio, first or second option on TikTok, and choose the platform you want to donate. You can also go to PayPal me, Medium Sasha is my name, minimum donations $10, €10. Thank you very much. Next on my list is Florentina, and then I have Veronica with 2 gifts. If nobody else gives in the meantime, then I'll go off live after doing minis, of course, and otherwise I'll just stay and do some more 5-minute dedicated readings. Okay, let's see. Doing some minis first. Florentina, just let me know if you're in the live so I can then continue with your 5-minute dedicated reading. Great, thank you for letting me know. Elizabeth, will I get internship? Of course, I'm doing next year. 100%, I'm getting the commitment card, sweetie. No, I'll be part of police intake next year. I don't know what your question is, sweetie. TikTok is probably not showing all the letters. Charlene, will I ever find responsible man? Yes, a man that you can build a home with, but you need to just be more critical and not invest so much in something that in the beginning looks terrible. People don't change if they don't see it. I want to be spiritually awakened. What do? Train that sixth sense muscle. And I posted this week all kind of videos how to do so. So just check them out. And you need boundaries. You can only grow spiritually if you give it room in your life to do so and be serious busy with it, like a study or taking care of somebody. And at this moment, your life is such a chaos and everybody can just come in and out. So it doesn't have like a place for it. It's really like wanting a six-pack. If you say, oh, today I want to create a six-pack, you will have to do those crunches every day. You will have to create room in your life that you are able to do all those crunches every day. So that's the same with spirit. You just need to really train that muscle and be busy with that in every day in a secret, safe place. So create that for yourself and you will. And be with yourself because you need to know yourself very well as well. So it's two ways. Dukes. Is H interested in me or just being kind? He has been following me around at work. He doesn't know where you're at. So he's interested at you, but he feels like a brother to protect you. So I don't think he's in love with you yet, but it can come. But he feels like he needs to protect you. And for him, that's the basis of falling in love with somebody, but it's not there yet. So you can feed it or you can stop it. In your power. Does B regret leaving me? Does B regret leaving you? I'm getting no. He has clarity about the relationship and he grieved about it and he healed about it. But for him it's done. That's what I'm getting at this moment. He's just has a plan and is sticking to it. He just doesn't have room for really listening to his heart because he loves you, but he chose to just grieve about it and close that door and just go with the head. You know, this gives me happiness. I'm going to try that out. And that's what he's trying. Okay, I'm going to go to Florentina reading business and love. Connecting to those areas. So I'll be back for minis after that. Keep tapping my screen on TikTok. Keep liking my live on YouTube. Don't forget to follow or subscribe if you're new here. That really helps me grow on social media. Tap, tap, tap. It keeps you awake. It keeps you awake. Keeps the blood flowing, and it's good for me, so thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna go to Florentina's reading, 5-minute dedicated, because she donated. If somebody else still wants a dedicated reading today, then please donate via TikTok. Just go to my bio, first or second option, it's the little picture. You can choose the platform to donate, or you can go to PayPal. Me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donation, $10, 10 euros. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. Okay, Florentina, let's start. Let's start business. I'm gonna first do the business. Okay, business for you is a step-by-step program. It's not working, it's not there at the end. You're not, you know, it's like a ladder with staircase, what I'm seeing, and you still need to achieve the top. But you're not on the first step. It's like you're on the first quarter and then still need to continue like 4 quarters. What I'm picking up on is business with you is also growing into a powerful person. So more and more that you feel good about yourself, business is blooming. This is connected. So business is your life, it's your life mission, it's who you are. So when you don't feel good about it, it just doesn't it doesn't move and become money. What I'm getting is at this moment, you're having a lot of, your life is heavy and is tough. So you need to create room for your business because it's something that you physically disconnect you from the homely shit or your life shit and say, now I'm going to be busy with my business. But emotionally and spiritually, you're still busy with your personal shit. So there's like no room for that business to move forward. I'm getting that you need actually courage at this moment to really say my business is serious and it's like me going to a job. I'm just not available. these hours is what I'm gonna give to my business, and then everybody can scream or shout or do whatever, I will not be available. I'm at my work. I'm busy with myself. So this, you need to create that you can just shut a door and just be busy with your business, like full time, like being totally awake, like totally being there. That's what I'm getting, because your business is your life path and purpose and financial healing. So create the peace in your private life so your business can be taken seriously. That's what we need on the business part. Then we need love. Love. Let's check this love. What's going on with love? Got it. Yeah, they're quite clear. Okay, love, getting again the empowerment card. So if the business goes well, you feel better. If you have love in your life, you feel better. So these two triggers are not going well. So you feel depleted of love. You feel depleted of self-worth. You feel, and that's a lesson that we learn here from this reading and those two questions. It's important for you to have your business on track and to have love in your life. Otherwise, you don't feel whole. And that's okay, but you need to know that. And you need to organize your life now and to those two priorities. Because these are really two priorities for you, happiness and evaluating and unfolding your life purpose. Your job is your life purpose. Your self-love, you need to choose for your job and create room for it. Take it seriously and know that you can have a serious business. But secondly, you need also love next to that. So balancing those both is very difficult at this moment because both need a lot of attention. The thing is, at this moment, you should start with self-love. If you want love in your life, you need to love yourself. If you want a career that is thriving, you need to start loving yourself. So for the love part in your life, I'm not seeing that coming at this moment. I do see you now manifesting. I do see people that you think maybe they will fit that little heart in my life, but they don't fit in that little heart of your life. So actually, you should have courage enough to say, I want a friend that I can love as a friend now in my life, that can help me create me to be a strong person, to make the right decisions, to create room in my life so I can make space and really have an opening in my life where I have space and freedom to create my business and to let it grow. And that starts with self-love and wanting friendships. Yes, and you saying this is so like, oh, great. This relationship was not the relationship. It doesn't fill your heart what you want. So you were dealing with a person that doesn't help you business-wise, but didn't help you fill that heart space that needs to be filled, because you need love, Florentina, in your life. You need it. But it wasn't filled by the correct person, as I'm seeing. And it was taking time, and it took you off course of your life purpose, and that's your business. So that's your 5 minutes. I hope it cleared up a bit, and I think that's the first great step, that you are showing strength and understanding by ending it, because that's your first confident step. So keep making more of those steps for your business and for your love life. And your love life is first, find good friends, and from good friends comes love. That's what I'm getting. So I hope it helps, sweetie. I hope it helps. Thank you so much for donating. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, next on my list is 2 gifts from Veronica. Thank you so much. Nobody else gifted, so if nobody else gifts anymore, then you don't need a 5-minute dedicated reading for me before the weekend. That's okay, no problem. I'll do then some minis and get off live. If somebody still needs a 5-minute dedicated reading before the weekend, because next live I'll be on Monday, then please go to my bio, first or second option on TikTok, and donate me via the platform you want, a minimum of $10, €10. Or you can go to PayPal me, Medium Shasha is my name, minimum donations $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. I'm gonna do some minis now, and then I'll go to Veronica. Veronica stays in the live. I saw you're in it, so please stay. Will I be able to do therapy in the near future despite my financial limitations, and will it help improve my mental health? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting justice will be served, so I'm getting yes. Just hang in and keep doing what you feel every day you need to do. Start connecting with your intuition, because it will lead to whatever you put in your destination system. It can be therapy, it can be somebody you meet that gives you insights. It can be things that you learn from yourself by getting inspiration how others dealing with the same issues you were dealing. It doesn't matter how, but you just need to keep putting in your destination system, I need healing. Thank you, Veronica, for the heart. It's so beautiful. Thank you. Odette, will Alberto come back? Yes. Just be patient. Sujan, hi Shasha, any message for me, please? Let's check, Sujan. I'm getting you need to listen more to your dreams. It's like you don't remember them, but you can remember them. So maybe before you go to bed, says to Spirit, I want to remember my dream and be committed to that. Spirit is talking to you through your dream. It's an old woman who wants to give you a message. She was very strong, and she's coming through in your spirit. She wants to keep it very private, so I'm not allowed to say anything, but keep a journal next to your bed and just say. So you can like doodle if you remember something, and ask Spirit to, when you wake up, that you remember the message. Rika, anything I need to know? Let's check, sweetie. You need to find your life purpose. That's a big one. Sana, the Spirit has advice for me. Thank you. Let's check. Yes, you're very fertile at this moment. It means if you want children, then that's the time. If you don't, stay away from. Be careful. But it's also fertile about business, about new students, studies you can do. It's about new directions you can go. So everything is possible. So start creating. Susan, why is he going silent with me, Shasha? I'm worried. Why is he silent? He's hesitant. He feels that you're not so compassionate. He needs more compassion. Something with compassion. He feels not heard. He feels not seen. He feels that, yeah, because he needs compassion to have passion. So spice it up a bit. No, am I going to be police officer next year? Let's check. Yes, 100%, and you'll have a great career in that. It's related to career. Possible, I don't know, sweetie. Christine, does Gus will want to work on our relationship? At this moment, they don't want to work on a relationship. They just want you to keep the boundary that they're asking from you. It's card for Emmanuel, please. Clarity. Emmanuel needs to know what it's about. Grace, has Shaka moved on from me? No, but he's totally putting himself or jumped in his career. Card, I did. Does Saj love me? He just cares about you as a friend, but no friend love, but not partner love. Yadiswa, message from Spirit. Spirits are saying you're getting your answers you want, but you just don't want to see them or listen to them. So sometimes tough love is an answer, sweetie. Can we find the recording somewhere? Yes, it's on YouTube, sweetie. Just go to my YouTube channel. It will be posted after my live, and now at this moment, if you just rewind, you can revisit your reading. But I don't have timestamps because I'm using ODB these days, and it don't show me timestamps. So you'll have to. I was live at 11 a.m. GMT, so you know when you were reading. So then just count the hours because it's already 1. So you'll have to forward an hour and a half or something. Victoria, may I get a card for love and financial? Love and financial. Love at this moment isn't there. I'm getting that self-love is low, so you're attracting only people that are attracted to you but doesn't really want to love you. They want to not love because they came out of a painful situation or so on. So love healing is necessary. Career, you need some courage. Just go for it. know you can do it. Just be that person who can. Believe in yourself. So everything, those 2 questions are answered by believing in yourself. You're self-doubting yourself too much, and that's keeping you back from really living this beautiful life that is in front of you, sweetie. Okay, I'm gonna go to Veronica, 10 minutes reading. I'll be back for minutes after that. If nobody else gives, then I'll close the list and then get off live. So if somebody still wants a minute before the weekend, then please keep putting your questions in so I can see them once I'm done with the 10 minutes reading of Veronica. And if you still want a one-on-one with me, 5 minutes dedicated during my life, then you need to donate. It's really easy. Just go to my bio. First and second option are ways to donate, different platforms, or you can go to PayPal me. Medium Shasha is my name. Minimum donation $10, €10. Don't forget to put your name and question in that comment box. Okay, I'm gonna go to 10 minutes. Let's go to Veronica's reading. Hi Latifa. I'll read you once I'm done with Veronica. I am going through it right now, Shasha, and I'm so happy Spirit acknowledged the emotional pain I'm dealing with. I feel like Spirit is pushing me to move and it's working. Aside from my home life, I can't help but feel discouraged that I put all of my feelings on the line for V. He knows exactly how I feel about him, completely in love, and he is out there searching for another woman. The human part of me feels betrayed because I put so much energy into him. I feel like I am too available to him. He's looking at me as his buddy. He benefits from my soft comfort energy and is returning. I am receiving a heartbreak that's not feeling the same romantically. I feel like I've been too sweet and not aggressive enough. Would it be wise to be silent for a couple of days, show that I am less available to him, and then post about getting a divorce and show I'm back on the market dating, looking for a man other than him? Ooh, that's a new plan. That's bold. That's a new plan. I'm doing great, Latifa. Thank you for asking. Veronica's going bold. Yes, that's going to work because he believes, he doesn't know, but he believes that you are very beautiful. So once you will, yeah, that's good. That's what we want you to be. That's what Spirit is telling me. So he knows that you are very beautiful. He knows that once you are on your own feet and you will start a profession, you will financially be able to take care of yourself. And he knows that you are actually a very, very strong woman. So that are the things he knows. But at this moment, he doesn't see these parts of you because he sees you that you chose for peace, for marriage, because that gave you peace. And that made you a compassionate person, that everything that your husband needs or your child needs, or that you just actually erased the person that you are to have this life. So he sees you like that now. But in the back of his head, he knows that you are a beauty, that you always, when you want something, you create prosperity wherever you come, that you financially are very able to take care of yourself, and that you are a very strong person. So not communicating and coming back with this person would be a good idea, no? Because at this moment, he sees you as that person that I described before. Somebody that chose for marriage and gave up. So I think that boldness from you is coming from somewhere, and it's really an answer. So I totally agree. Him knowing himself a bit better than when you started communicating again, or when you were together, he didn't know himself. He knows that Lavender, oh my God, who was that? Lavender Lovely, yeah, Lavender Lovely. Thank you for your donation. You are next on the list. So what I'm seeing is that he knows that he needs this kind of person, the one that he knows from the past, because he needs a life that is where he can feel that somebody can take the reins, because he knows that he's a difficult person health-wise. He knows he runs away, he knows that he's an addict in a few parts. So to be a happy person, he needs this kind of person that he knows from the past. And then he can trust his life also in this person's hand. But at this moment, he doesn't think that you are this person. He thinks that you are that person. So in this person, knowing that he needs the cards that we just took, well-being, is difficult, because you will just feed his bad behavior and addict ways, because you have compassion and just want a husband and don't want to be alone. He doesn't think that that will create happiness, because if he's going in those black or dark stages of his life, he's not happy. So he wants you to, and then he will not be able to trust you, because you just will accept everything and anything just to be in a marriage. So that's why this is not working. I feel like he views me as weak. Yeah, he views you, he's disappointed in you, you know. No, finding out you are married and having a kid with this person made him disappointed, and he couldn't understand that a person that he knows that is this became that. So that's why, that's what he's making from it. So that's something you need to think about. So your question is answered, I think, how to come back then from, to wake him up. Will he get curious by this and wake him up and feel the urgent that I'm his wife one day? Yes, 100%, because that's what came out, and that's what I said. You need to wake him up, and that's what you're writing here. So yeah, do you think I need to be worried about him finding the love of his life and a couple months before I move? Let's check. Yeah, I don't know that. Let's check. Again, that's always a possibility, Veronica, but I just am a Kabbalistic reading. So at this moment, what I'm seeing is that it's possible, but only if he's lucky. The only way that he can find love before you do all those stages is when he's traveling. So if his parents will really pay or really push him to come back home, they will just create a situation for him to fall in love again, because they know him, they know how to move him. So, and I know they want him home. I know they're putting a lot of pressure him coming home, but he can't, because he has his financial things that he needs to deal with. And those financial problems, he doesn't want his parents to solve that for him. He wants to solve it himself. So he's really busy to build a career where he is known and has connections, then starting over again, home, and start with the talents that he has. And then he wants to pay all these problems back, then close everything where he's at, and then move wherever he wants to. So this is the risk. I don't know how long it's going to take for you and how quick he will be able to build his career with the people he knows, to be able to pay all this financial shit off, to be free and to be able to start over again. Is he really no longer in love with me? Is he? But that's an assumption again. You are saying that he's not in love with you. Nobody ever said he's not in love with you. So I don't know how to answer that question or ask that, because nowhere in the cards ever is that he's not in love with you. So I don't know how to go about this question. So what do you mean? It's not because you're in love with somebody you marry that person or you choose that person, because if you're in love with a bump and you think, okay, if I go with this person and I'll have a life that I feel that is not enough for me, then you don't go with the love of your life. I mean, so love and choosing for somebody is totally different things. You can even love somebody that is your enemy because you just love them, but you know they're bad, you know that they hurt you, you know they're selfish and they will never, because they see you as a danger or they don't love you back. But loving doesn't mean they're gonna settle down with you or choose you at all. There's so much also arranged marriages where love is not even a part. Choosing to live with a life partner has nothing to do with love. Most people connect it together, but it's not something that is black and white. I just want a future with him one day, and I'm scared. Yeah, but again, as I told the other person that today was in my life, demanding that people change. You can't change this person, Veronica. You can't say, I want a future with him. No. My happiness will be if I have this kind of person choosing for me. And being scared means that you're not putting that correctly in your navigation system. So it's not gonna happen. So it's gonna be troublesome, it's gonna be questionable, it's gonna be what it is now, because what you are putting it all the time, the same emotion already from the beginning in your navigation system created all this instability. So if you don't change, the situation will not change. But I get it, because this is safe. You both are not showing colors, so you both are not getting hurt. You're still in a connection, but actually you're not. You're not sharing any intimate or personal information. So you're keeping it safe. So safe, it created this. This is what you're having. So you know now which buttons to turn or shift or open up or change in your life or put a different direction in your system or face your fucking fears, because you're not a child anymore. Just grow up and face them one day and get an answer, because you're scared of him saying no, so we accept everything. Now, this is what you get then. And if you don't want that anymore, and I'm happy with this because you get your attention, there are still possibilities, so you did well. But if this is not good enough for you anymore, if this is not what you want in your life, then you'll have to take a chance. And maybe he doesn't want to do more than this. Then it will be over, but then you can have so much more time for yourself, getting out of your mess that you believe that you're in, and start manifesting for a right person that will come into you. You can only manifest what you want, and that's a feeling. And if a person that you think will give you that feeling will be there, it's only when that person believes that too. But if nobody's starting to do something, then this is what you get, clutter. And it will stay cluttered till one of you wake up and take a decision. But at this moment, this guy is not taking that decision because he believes you're in a marriage. He believes that you settled for that. He believes that you need a lot of money and you have a kid and you're stuck there and you're not getting out there. So why would he? And he's in a financial shit. So why would he? I just don't get it. Start seeing the reality here. And once you see the reality, you know what to expect or what to accept or what you like and what you don't. And knowing this, being vague, hoping that Mr. I don't know, like Cinderella, a prince comes and kisses you and wakes you up and takes you on his horse, it's not, then you get what you're having now. So if you don't like that and that's not enough, then you'll have to change. You'll have to be more clear. You'll have to take more bold steps. And actually Spirit is telling you to take more bold steps and to wake him up. But the answer can be that he just will alienate you because he's not ready for that, because he can't believe that. So when you want change, you will have to change. Because if you keep doing what you're doing, you keep getting what you're getting. You just don't get out of this vicious circle. Also, the other day he called me for an unknown number. He does this from time to time. Listen, see? Not showing identity, being fake. Okay, this is what you're having. Voila. Nobody's showing pictures. Just what I was saying. So this is your relationship. Him calling, being actually a coward, and you being a coward because you also are not showing yourself, or you're just pretending behind other things. So you both are cowards. So you have a coward relationship. And if you don't like it, then one of you need to change. And he's not asking me that question. So maybe he's okay with this situation. I don't know. But that's up to you. You ask that question, you're not happy with what you're having, then you will have to change. And that's a risk. Maybe it will be not this anymore and nothing, or it will be much better. But keeping this is not enough for you. It's not satisfying you enough. So what do you have to lose is then my question. What do you have to lose? And that's something you only know the answer to. That's only, and this you need to answer before you change your way of communication. Yes, I think so too. I think so too, but I can't decide that for you. You need to decide that. But then you need to change. And when you change, you take a risk. But it can always turn. Why people always think taking a risk is negative? I always see it as a positive. Or I learn my lesson, or I have freedom, or I know where I stand, or I learn something more about me. I see it positive. Before me too, and then you get stuck and you don't move anywhere and you don't get anything you like and you just are mediocre. But hey, we're older now. We're gonna continue our life mediocre till the end? No, not anymore. Not me. I decided not. But you can decide yes and then just keep doing what you're doing. But that's up to you. That's really up to you, sweetie. That's a decision you need to make, and really, and then it's scaredness. Don't want to see it anymore, don't want to hear it about, and you for sure don't need to feel it anymore. As long as you feel scared, you're just not up to it. Because when you take a decision and you believe in yourself, you just can't wait for the outcome. Because it's spicy, it's interesting, it's a new experience. And if you don't get that with this, then just keep doing what you're doing till you get to that point. That's my advice. So I hope it helps, sweetie. So good luck. Oh, always so heavy, Veronica. You're really in a transformation. A lot of questions, a lot of possibilities. But you also have so much power to change things. But you need to believe in it, and you can't be scared. Then you better just don't do nothing. Okay, Lavender Lovely, what is your question? You donated me a train, so please let me know what your question is. Very heavy, yeah. I get you, sweetie. I get you. I really get you. So, Lavender Lovely donated me a train on TikTok. Yes, there you are. Let me know your question. Is my mother-in-law backing out of her payment contract? Ooh. So, mother-in-law backing off payment contract. Okay, I'll check for you. I'm going to do a few minutes and then I'll get to your question. Okay, so just stay in the reading. Okay, if somebody still wants a 5-minute dedicated reading, you need to donate in the next 10 minutes. If you don't, then I'll do some minutes and get off live. I'm going to do Lavender Lovely reading just in a sec, but first I'll do some minutes. Oh, what a beautiful bow, Veronica. Thank you so much. I have a crush on a guy. His initials is A. Is there potential? We never talk. Yes. So be available. Start showing yourself. Start that people can't not see you. Nesh, will Kavi reach out before September? I'm not seeing that, sweetie. Anything positive for me for the remaining of July? Liv. Yes, it's time to get some answers. What makes you happy? So try a lot of things out of your comfort zone, because it's the months of finding it out. You will have money for it. You will have opportunities. People will ask you for things. Just say yes to it all and figure it out. He makes eye contact. See? Yeah. But then he feels that you are closing the door. So he feels the eye contact is not, the response is not for him giving the faith and the courage to move forward. What do you feel for me and Omar? Let's see. My pleasure, Liv. I appreciate you too a lot. Thank you for your support already all these years. Hi, Mike. Oh, thank you for all the gifts. What do you feel about Omar? Okay, at this moment I get 2 cards, sweetie. He's traveling a lot and he needs to work on his confidence. So he's busy and he's protecting that he knows why he's doing it. He's trusting it, and he's starting to put more boundaries to his family and his wife or whatever woman that he needs to obey. And that is easier to start doing that when he travels a lot. So what I'm picking up on is he's starting to create boundaries, so commitment with you in the future will be possible, and having kids. So he's working on it. Smile and stuff, but I guess he's not interested to try to smile. Yeah, but you need to do more than smile. Hello, it's men. If you don't really make a big thing out of it, they don't see it. You always have to give back a big gesture. I know so many girls, yes, but I was touching my hair and I was laughing when they passed. And then you talk to the men, they don't notice that. So you really need to make like a big gesture back, like really crossing, gazing each other's eyes or something. So get over yourself being prude and really show that you see it and accept it. It needs courage. This person needs courage. Okay, I'm going to Lavender Lovely. Sweetie, are you here? Just let me say. Ah, not your type. Then why are you asking and why are you busy with it? Just playing around with it. Okay, now with his wife or take boundaries. Is he okay now? No, he's having boundaries with his life because he wants to transform that relationship to being on his own, and that's easier for him when he's on travel, so he can start creating boundaries and creating room, because otherwise it's too harsh. Okay, I'm gonna go Lavender Lovely her reading. I'll be back for mini reads after that. Nobody donates while I'm doing her reading, then I'll do only minis and go off live. So my VIP list will be closed after the reading of Lavender Lovely. Let's start, sweetie. Your mother-in-law and the payment contract. Okay, let's get into that. What's going on? What's going on? Why does he need to take a first step? I think it's so ridiculous. You need to show that they're not gonna be alienated or laughed or marked. I mean, it's not because it's a man that he has courage. I think it's ridiculous that men need to take a first step. He didn't take the first step. He looked at you. I have not heard from her in weeks. Yeah, what I'm picking up on this moment, sweetie, is that the commitment that you both have, at this moment, she doesn't take it serious. She doesn't even believe that there is a commitment. She sees it as a dream phase or something. So this woman, I don't know how she's mentally stable or not, but at this moment, I feel like she's not taking it serious. And you feeling that she's not wanting to continue with this contract, I feel that too. It feels like she's going towards a new life and that she loves and control, and she's just leaving the past behind. So the payment contract, she feels as it keeps her in the past because she needs to deal with things that are not reality in her opinion, and it makes her sad. So she doesn't see it as a real commitment. So you feeling that is 100% on point. I see that too. She feels like you are really beautiful and she wants to close the past, and she knows that you have the trust and the willpower to make it on your own without those payments. That's what she tells herself. I'm getting that she knows that you are very talented and you will find a better career and it will give you more confidence. So she feels like she doesn't want to pay anymore because it keeps her in the past, connecting with a bad or a hurtful time, and she doesn't want to be reminded of that anymore. And secondly, she doesn't feel that you need it because you are talented and beautiful enough to find another career and continue with your life, and that you can fix it on your own. The thing is that she thought with this contract that some forgiveness would come from your part. She feels that it didn't come through, so she sees it actually as a blessing. So she can just like detach herself from the situation and continue with her happy, peaceful life with less stress, because having to pay costs stress for her because she needs to deal with you, have the money, and feels like she'd rather spend it on other things, on things she's passionate about. So I don't know what kind of type this woman is and how and what persona she had when you went into this contract, because now she's just shifted, changed. And if you want to know why she shifted and changed at once, it's because she changed her life path. She feels like she doesn't need to solve everybody's problem or shit anymore. She's choosing to live her life more authentic for herself. She's manifesting happiness, and anything that is not giving her happiness, she's just running away from it. And the contract is not giving her happiness at this moment. So what I'm picking up on is at this moment, I don't see her obeying that contract. So what you need to do is, if you want her to fulfill that plan, is actually don't want to be right, but be smart, in my opinion. But that's you. So in my opinion, I would try not to fight her, but to have a relationship with her where she feels happy, because then she will contribute with money to feeling happy herself, and that she's willing to do so. Does she owe her attorney money? I'll check that. So that's the answer actually on your question, how to change that around. Let's see if she needs to owe her attorney. Yes, she does has a financial not healthy plan, and that's why she just chooses to give the money to things that makes her happy, and those things doesn't make her happy, so that she's not what she's paying. So the only way to get money off her at this moment is that when she obeys the contract, she feels happy. But personally, I don't think you can make her happy because she needs to spend money. But maybe you can create a relationship with her, or she can get some benefits if she does pay or something. I would try to be creative, because the most important at this moment, and that's just a message to you, is getting that money and not being right. But it's up to you, sweetie. It's up to you. So I hope it helps. Okay, sweeties, nobody donated anymore because I checked my socials. So I'm going to do a few minutes and then I'm going to go off live. Don't mind if she brings her comment. Oh, okay. Then it's both ways. I'm going to do a few minutes still before I go off live. So, and I'll be back on Monday, 11 a.m. GMT time if you need me. My pleasure, sweetie, my pleasure. So please let me know if you still... You too, Mike. Have an amazing weekend. Will I make a general for you? Will I do a general reading for Mike? Yes, I will. To confirm, it will help if I show video I'm dating other men. Yes, you need to do, but you first need to be silent for a while and then come back. Let's do. I see happiness is behind the corner, Mike. Happiness is behind the corner. And when will you feel that happiness or be gifted that happiness is when you start counting your blessings. You're more thinking like, I miss out, or why is it not happening, and this is happening with that one and not with me. Start counting your blessings. So every morning you wake up, sweetie, start counting your blessing. I'm healthy, I'm beautiful, I'm very talented, all those blessings. Start making the list, Mike. I can do them like this, so you can do that too. And then really concentrate on your well-being, on your physical safety, feeling beautiful, feeling healthy. Feed that body, move that body, give it what it needs, because then I see you'll get all the happiness and everything you manifest. But manifest clear via feeling, not via name or physical things or money. So you're on the urge of breaking through or creating a breakthrough in your life. But in the meantime, happiness is the first thing you need to start controlling in your life, and not make happiness a part of somebody or something or money. Or happiness needs to be inside, by the blessings that you already have in your life. So concentrate on the good, forget the past, a new life is waiting for you. You're in that transmission, but in the meantime, to get to that new life is being happy, just being Mike. So just find a way, because it's easy to love you. It's easy to think, to be happy with you. You have so much things going for you. So try to be happy every day. And happiness are in the small things, Mike. It's a beautiful flower you see, a beautiful word that somebody's telling you, a hug that you didn't expect, a kindness, something beautiful like a sunset that you can see. Freedom of just walking or going or doing whatever you want. Freedom of staying in, or freedom of going out, freedom of waking up whenever you want, or do sports whenever you want. This is a blessing. You're not in a prison, you don't, so start seeing life like that, because from there, and start living life like that, because then you will only attract prosperity, happiness, and love. So try to change that in the next weeks. Make it your number one priority and homework. So I hope it helps. My pleasure. My pleasure. Okay, somebody else still needs a closing message for the weekend? Let me know. When do you see me receiving an answer for my bill application, please? Amanda, I don't know. I'm getting it will be after the holiday time. After the holiday time. Okay, then I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody. Thank you so much. I'll be live on Hipsy if you need a one-on-one reading with me this weekend and this afternoon. And otherwise, I'll see you all Monday. I'll be live Monday at 11 a.m. GMT plus 1 time. So if you have any need to have some spiritual guidance or just hang out or whatever, just join. I really appreciate your company. Hope to learn from you soon. It's my wish. Oh, Mike, that's so nice. Thank you so much. And have a happy weekend. I'm going to say everybody goodbye on TikTok. You can revisit all your readings on YouTube, because once I'm off live, my whole life will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. Thank you for the beautiful gift. I'm going to take those cozy, warm hearts for me for this weekend. Wish you all the best, sweeties. Love you. See you soon. Bye.